Yo.
Yo, yo, yo. Yo, there we go, there we go. What's up? What's up, people?
Hold on. Say something, Angry.
I sound crazy?
No, you good. You good. You good.
Oh.
What's good, y'all? Morning Madness. Man, it's a lot. It's a lot to catch up on, boy. It's a lot to catch up on.
Yo, we ain't talk about all this shit that has been happening, B.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna like this show. I'm gonna like this one.
yeah, man. We got a lot to touch on. We got today's news with this whole Caitlin Clark, the Saudi thing, 50 million a year. It's a lot, but we gonna start. Let's go back. Let's go
Okay.
back. Nafisa Collier exit interview. She snaps on Kathy,
Mm-hmm.
drops Caitlin Clark info and all of this. Just give
Very,
me a whole rundown on that.
very strategic. Very strategic. She knew what she was doing. You trying to get Kathy up out of there. You know that if you name Caitlin Clark's name, that shit gonna take off everywhere and go viral. Which is what you did. Which is what you did. I think it's odd you didn't tell Clark any of this. I think that's weird. I would like to know when Kathy told you this, what your reaction was. Like, why is she so comfortable telling you this shit? So it's kind of weird.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like I didn't have a problem with anything she said about Kathy outside of you. I feel like you name drop Caitlin Clark to as like a buzz phrase. It's just to like stir the pot, basically. Like I felt like you and for a while, because like I feel like it was used for shock value, bro. I'm gonna be real. I feel like it was used for shock value. You felt like you getting all Caitlin Clark fans to kind of agree with you, but the whole thing is you didn't need to do that to get us to agree with you because we've been saying fire Kathy for 2 years. So you didn't need to do that.
That's what she's not getting. Like, you ain't have to do too much. We already didn't like Kathy. Already
Exactly.
didn't like her.
Exactly.
You don't have to go that and then the press conference run you going on. No.
Yeah, it's just like I don't understand the, like you said, we already wanted Kathy gone. So it's like once you said what you said at the exit interview, that should have been it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You going on Kamala, you going on this and go like now it's like it's overkill to the point, bruh. Kathy was on goddamn Good Morning America, bro. Like you had that, like, bruh, she's looking crazy already. She's all over the news, bro. She's on the news.
And here's the thing.
You made your point. Go get a deal done now. But it kind of started, and you was the first person to say this on our last live when you said, bro, it's kind of weird the timing that she's saying all this shit. The fact that she got unrivaled. You're actually hurt. If Nafisa Collier would have been playing in the finals, had any of this shit would have been going on?
No. Even if look, even if Minnesota went to the finals and she was still hurt, it wouldn't have been going on. So if you ask me, there's some bullshit. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. I think it's bullshit. And then the fact that Kathy scheduled a sit down with you and you declined it, somehow it's past. The relationship is past fixing. Nah, man, I ain't with that, bro.
Bro. It just seems. My whole thing is, why aren't you willing to negotiate? You're not willing to negotiate, but you got unrivaled. It's just like, bro, the whole conflict of interest, bro. It's like you're not trying to get a deal done, but you still bombing on her.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand what you continuing to bomb on her while not being willing to negotiate. How that is helping the WNBA, but I see how it helps Unrivaled because people gonna want to go there. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just like brother. It's all weird. It's all fishy to me, bro.
You gotta think about it. When she said, Kathy said all these players should be on their knees, thanking their lucky stars. I got the media deal. You try to turn every single player against Kathy when you said that. Like they don't matter if they didn't have a problem with it. You saying that is a blanket statement for all of them. Like you knew what you was doing, Nafisa. You knew what you was doing, and I was saying that from the get go, for real.
And you was the first person that, like, to me, that brought up, yo, so what the fuck's going on with Adam Silver and all this? You know what I'm saying? You said that shit a week ago, over a week ago, damn near, and now we starting to see things with Adam Silver coming out, like, you know, his responsibility. I'm seeing things where they saying, yo, his hand's not clean in this because she answered to him. Yeah. So it's like a lot of the stuff you was saying is starting to come up.
Yeah, that's the truth. My thing about it is, I feel like Adam Silver, for you to want Clark to be in the 3-point shootout, in the 3-point contest for the NBA, obviously you know who she is. So you mean to tell me you don't see nobody talking about her getting hurt and all of this shit? You just
Yeah,
being quiet over there like, oh, Kathy will take care of it. Nah, that's irresponsible on your part then.
yeah, yeah. And this ain't no defending Kathy. My whole thing
No,
is because we've been said we want Kathy gone. She like all you had to do was actually fix the fucking refs, and a lot of this
that's
shit
it.
wouldn't have even went down. If you'd
That's
have
it.
just listened to us and fixed the refs, y'all could have been able to negotiate and do all that other shit. But you refused to do that shit to the point where now we're here. Now
Mm-hmm.
we're here. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? But at the end,
Kathy talk about she human, she got kids. We don't want to hear that. We don't
we
want
ain't
to hear
trying to hear
that.
none of that.
We
We ain't
ain't
trying to hear
trying
that.
to hear that, Kathy.
She start copping, please.
Hey, I got feelings too. Like yeah, I got feelings too, y'all. Like yeah. That pressure getting on you now. That pressure getting. Now you want to talk about your family and shit. Like okay.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. But so it's not a defending Kathy. It's actually like my whole thing is just get a deal to like you bombing on her ain't doing nothing at this point. We all think she's a joke. We all think all of that. Are y'all gonna get a deal done? You know what I'm saying? That's my whole thing. Like how is it gonna be progress if you're not willing to sit down and have a meeting?
I mean, I feel like I might be going a little bit too harsh when I say this, but and I don't like Kathy either. But Nafisa, you may not be able to come back to the WNBA the way you went about this. You did this during the finals. Everybody's talking about us and not the finals. I don't know how that's helping the WNBA at all. You don't care about your peers clearly because you're taking the eyes away from the finals in a sense.
Yeah.
I feel like you did. If I'm Kathy, I don't want you coming back, bro. I just don't. I just don't. This unrivaled
Damn.
is
So
a
you feel
headache.
like this some sabotage the league type shit?
Yeah, this unrivaled is a headache. You know what I'm saying? You keep trying to put this up here and promote all this. Y'all played me all year with unrivaled. You got Satu crying about me. That's another thing. Y'all might want to leave Kathy alone because y'all always be getting hurt, it seems like. Nafisa, you got a problem with Kathy, you hurt. Satu, you bombed on Kathy, then got a concussion later on. I don't know. Ronnie Stewart too missed a lot of games this season. Like I don't know what's going on. Y'all might want to be careful though. She must know some kind of voodoo or something. Like,
Man, you know what too? I do want to ask and everybody in the chat, let me know because I've been seeing things. Obviously, we had Alina Deladon come out and say, "Oh, Kathy never reached out to me," and this and that. I just put up somewhere. Candace Parker went in saying how obviously Sabrina Ionescu, I want to say beginning of the year, said she got more of a relationship with Adam Silver than Kathy Engelbert, right? And
okay,
I didn't really pay it too much mind, but now all of this has been going on. Candace Parker said the same thing, where it's like, oh well, Adam Silver sent me a baby gift. He sends me a Christmas present. It's a lot of I get it. It's a lot of like little relationship things. Um, my question is when Kathy Engelbert, because there was a lot of people who did not want Kathy Engelbert as the commissioner.
okay,
So the same people who are saying, "Oh well, Kathy, you didn't send me a Christmas gift," or "Kathy, when I broke the assist record, you didn't call me." Did y'all congratulate Kathy when she got brought on as the commissioner? Did y'all? She helped keep the WNBA alive when y'all did not want to go to the Wubble
yeah,
during COVID. None of y'all wanted to go to the Wubble. She had to promise y'all extra money and upfront money and all of this stuff to help keep the league alive. We just got to keep it real. We got to show this from all fronts. From
yeah,
all fronts. She dropped the ball on Caitlin Clark. She dropped the ball on the refs.
yeah.
She did help keep the league alive when the players was going to let it die out during COVID. Did any of y'all congratulate her on some of the stuff she did? My whole thing is a lot of this stuff, and I heard
Damn,
somebody say, "Oh,
wait a minute. Now that I'm listening to you, yo, y'all players are kind of ungrateful. They're kind of ungrateful. So y'all was getting ready to not play. The WNBA would not be here anymore. Then what would y'all do? Some of y'all would be tall ass waitresses somewhere. Like, well, hey.
I'm just saying, like, my whole thing is because it seems like I heard NECA say Nneka say, oh yeah, well, Adam Silver said, it seemed like it's getting personal. And Nneka said, oh no, it's not personal, yada, yada, yada. I'm like, wait a second. You talking about her, listen, if me sending you a Christmas present don't got nothing to do with the CBA or the referees or none of that. You know what I'm saying? That is your personal. Now, I do think ethically when a legend like a Candace Parker retires, Kathy Engelbert should be there. Kathy Engelbert should be there in person to give Caitlin Clark her Rookie of the Year. It's certain shit like that. But y'all talking about, oh, I got a Christmas gift from Adam Silver. I got a baby gift from Adam Silver. I didn't get one from Kat. It's like, bro, a lot of that shit don't got nothing to do with, yeah, he might be more personal with y'all, but that shit don't got nothing to do with the league itself.
And then it's not even just that, right? It's not even just that. Did y'all send her a gift? Like, hold on, like, are y'all just expecting a gift? Like, did you send her one? Because if you didn't, then what is the problem? Why are we even talking about this? That's kind of weird. That's kind of weird.
And Fee, you was real slick too, talking about, oh, now that my husband runs the league and I see how he interacts with the player. Whoa. You be using every opportunity you can to throw out Unrivaled. You did it all-star weekend. You wore the Unrivaled shirt. You promoted Unrivaled all through WNBA All-Star weekend. You promoted Unrivaled during the exit interview. Like, hold on now. Come on now.
The playoffs, you're announcing who's going to be on Unrivaled. You did everything to spit in Kathy's face, which is why I said if Kathy goes, Fee can't come back over here and get money with us. I ain't that mad. Clearly, you're worried about Unrivaled, so go do Unrivaled.
Yeah.
Go do Unrivaled. It's 3-on-3. It's 3-on-3. Like, we gotta stop acting like this is a 5-on-5 league over here, bro. It's 3-on-3.
Yeah. So it's like, as a Caitlin Clark fan, it was just, the whole thing is I'm questioning everybody's motive from all around. Because we got Fee, and like I said, I agree with the stuff Fee was saying while she was bombing on Kathy, but it's like, I feel like I gotta question your ulterior motive with Unrivaled, Breanna Stewart with Unrivaled. Now with this whole, we're gonna get to this Saudi league. Candace Parker is involved in that. I gotta question your thing behind that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta, bro. Everybody has. I feel like it's a lot of ulterior motives being used. Nobody was saying nothing while Caitlin Clark was getting the hell beat out of her. There's another video of Lexi Brown saying that, oh yeah, well, it was cool. All this physicality was cool last year. We know why, because of the narrative. Well, it wasn't cool because of the narrative, but we basically saying everybody was okay with beating the hell out of Caitlin Clark to prove a point because they was jealous of the money she was making. They was jealous of the notoriety she had. So while all of this shit was going on with Caitlin Clark, nobody had a problem with it.
But like, what point was they proving even doing that? When you really think about it in the grand scheme of things, what did y'all prove?
Bro, you know what it was. We're not about to let this little skinny white girl that thinks she all that come up. Bro, that was the whole thing, bro. Like, let's stop playing games. We know what it was.
Okay.
We know what it was. It was a lot of jealousy. It was a lot of hate. And they felt like them beating the hell out of her was proving a point. You know what I'm saying?
What was y'all proving? Y'all not showing that you're better than her.
Because you had people like us saying she's the GOAT before she got there. All that, bro, they ain't like none of that shit.
Because she is. Because she is the GOAT. If you got to beat her up to slow her down, then obviously you proving our point even more.
They didn't like none of that shit. So it's just like, I feel like, bro, she signed a $30 million, $28 million Nike deal before she ever played a game. They did not like that shit. Like, it was a lot of shit they did not like. And Sydney Colson, and if you go back, I'm about to upload a video of Sydney Colson. Sydney Colson said in a video recently in an interview how there was a lot of animosity toward Caitlin coming there. Now, you got to remember, Sydney Colson was the same person talking shit about Caitlin Clark on Twitter while she was with the Aces and Caitlin Clark was still in Iowa. Talking about, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, she was making little slick remarks too.
Like
and
what?
She said, just like, oh, she's not all that type of thing. Like, like that.
No, we went and got her.
Now, she also said, like, there was a lot of animosity toward her based on people that did not know her and just having their own perceptions. But she was like, being around her, like, she one of the best people you could ever be around type of thing. But it's just like, Y'all was cool with. My point is, y'all was cool with all this shit happening to her. It took over a year later for it to start happening to y'all. Now everybody got a problem with it.
Yeah.
I don't like. I just don't. I don't think Nafisa Carley would have said nothing about the refs had her leg not got ran through. I don't like, bro. Nobody was saying nothing, bro. Nobody was saying nothing.
Yeah,
bro. It looked like the Connecticut Sun damn near jumped that girl during the game.
They did.
You had fuck like come on, like come on. Nobody was.
One poked her in the eye. The other knocked her to the ground. Tina Charles got a hand all up in her. They basically did. They did everything except for stomp her out when she was on the ground. If you ask me. Straight up. So, in my opinion, they did jump her.
Yeah,
Shout to the Fever for having her back. I mean, Sophie.
Yeah, shout
to Sophie.
Shout to Sophie, man. So yeah, I think it's just I don't know, man. I feel like the Nafisa College. I agree with what you said and what you've been saying. How you continuing? I'm even cool with you bombing on her at the initial exit.
She messed up.
Keep going. My whole thing is you keep going, all while declining meetings and meetings for negotiations, bro. The deadline is this month, bro. The deadline is this month. Howard, like, so you just want to keep going on
that, bro. She's not worried about that, bro. She don't want there to be no negotiations. At the end of the day, they want Unrivaled to like not partner up with the WNBA, no shit like that, but they want Unrivaled to be around also. Kathy don't care about Unrivaled. Clearly, Satu Sabali said they don't want us going overseas and they don't want us to play for Unrivaled. That messes up everything Nafisa and Breonna Stewart got going on over there. Period. Yeah. So if the negotiation means, number one, you're getting paid 4 times as much as you was just getting paid. I don't really see what the fuck the problem is myself, but if you still want more and you still want Unrivaled to be here, you asking for a whole lot. At the end of the day, Nafisa, nobody told you to go and do Unrivaled. That was a choice you made. Kathy don't gotta be cool with that. She doesn't have to.
Nah, she don't.
Direct competition. I don't care how much you try to say it's not. Oh, we're different season. I don't care none of that shit. The wave is here.
And then my question too is, salute to everybody in the chat. Jerry, I saw you in the chat. Anna, I see you. Salute to Black Crows. I see all y'all in the chat. Much love. My question is with the whole Unrivaled thing, right? In the CBA, because it seemed like from the information I've been gathering, it's a revenue share thing. The initial 4 times the amount they was good with, whatever, but they want to be able to go make this other money as well. Unrivaled, you know. So my thing is, Unrivaled just got a valuation of what they said, 340 million, and most of that is not from money they made from investment money. So I'm getting 20 million. I think Trae Young put in this amount. You got all these people putting in 20 million here, 10 million there, 50 million there. How do you then go to them and say, hey, the league's not happening anymore?
Yeah.
Well, when I give you all that money, you can't come to me and tell me my shit not going. You can't tell me that.
Yeah.
I give you $20 million and you tell me it ain't no fucking league. It ain't gonna be that easy. Absolutely not. So what does she say to these people?
I don't know, but this is something she should have thought about from the door. This is something she should have thought about from the door. It just is what it is. So, I mean, if you're that adamant about Unrivaled being here, like you said, you got all these, not donations, but basically donations and shit. You got to do what you got to do over there, Unrivaled then. You have to. Slandering Kathy's not helping anything. And for real, Unrivaled is not the. I'm so getting tired of this Unrivaled shit, man.
It's 3-on-3, bro. It's 3-on-3, gang.
Like, long ass hallway, bro. Like 3-on-3. There was all kind of injuries. We gotta look at this realistically. There was mad injuries in Unrivaled last season.
Hey, Caps, I can't lie. That's bad funny right there.
Yo, shout to Tristan P, man. You stupid. But
that put me up, son.
This Cortez top. Nigga said fuck all that. Yo, I used to do that shit all the time. Like, yo.
All the time, bro.
But I'm sick of Unrivaled's not gonna be as big as the WNBA. No one in college is playing full court 3-on-3. So you just want to change the whole trajectory of female basketball in a sense. I feel like what Unrivaled be. Like this doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense, man.
I agree. Now, so I mean that's basically how we feel about the whole Nafisa Collier rival situation, man.
All right, hold on. Did you see Tricia's comments? Tricia said they could do both, but if you get hurt in a rival and are out for the rest of the season, you won't get paid in the W.
Yeah, but the thing is, Tricia.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, Tricia, for the league's sake, okay, yeah, we're not paying them, they got hurt, but for the team's sake, if I chose to give Angry Fan a max contract, if I'm the Chicago, I don't want to say Chicago Sky, I hate it. If I'm the LA Sparks and I give Angry Fan a max contract instead of Rakia Jackson, I chose Angry Fan.
Yeah.
Angry Fan tears his ACL in Unrivaled. Yeah, I'm not paying him for this season, but my team is fucked up.
Exactly.
I've lost my best player. My team is fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, it's not costing me dollar-wise, but I'm not gonna win games.
Yeah.
Like, I'm losing a vital part of my team. Unrivaled's not taking your fucking 4th and 5th bench player. They're trying to get the first, second, maybe the So it's like if you losing, a player get hurt in Unrivaled, majority of the time, that's a WNBA team's first or second best player on their team.
Yeah.
That affects your whole season, bro.
Yeah.
That affects your whole season. So, we're not hating on Fee. I just think that I agree with everything Fee has said about Kathy. I just think that I don't think it's cool that she's not negotiating to get a deal done.
Do people know what hate is anyway? Like, do you know what hate is? How's that hating on her? Jesus Christ. It's happening.
Yeah, ain't nobody hating on her. Yeah, I think that she needs to be negotiating a deal. Now, let's get to this. Let's get to the Saudi League.
Okay.
Where Caitlin Clark could be getting $50 million per season. This is the league that you guys kept bringing up with LeBron James and Maverick Carter. This is that same league, so I'm gonna go through some of the details on it. Angry, is showing clear?
Yeah.
All right. What is Project B could deal another blow to the struggling WNBA collective bargaining agreement negotiations. While the league wants to exchange higher salaries for exclusivity, they could never match what Project B is capable. For example, if the new league offers an Angel Reese or somebody $50 million, it might require her to be exclusive to it and not play in the WNBA. Project B will employ 66 players, and if they increase salaries 10 times the amount, which they said the starting salaries is going to be 10 times the amount, not 5 times, 10 times the amount.
Okay.
And somebody like Caitlin Clark can get a max of $50 million per season. So it says, if they increase salaries 10 times, which would be extremely low given the Saudi fund, how will players who make $150K in the WNBA turn down $1.5 million per year, by the way? Or in the case of someone like Paige Beckers, who will make under $100K in her first 4 years in the league, how could she turn down $10 million, $20 million? What does this mean for Unrivaled? Will players really be in Asia for 6 months to a year? Now, I went through some things, and to break this down kind of, what they're doing is basically, hold on, I have it here. Hold on, Caps. Yeah. Basically, what they're doing is 2-week tournaments. So all of y'all that was saying, yo, Caitlin Clark should do a world tour, this is similar to that. They're doing 7 2-week tournaments, it's basically 3 months of games in different parts of the world. So it'll be a 2-week tournament they'll do in China. They'll do a 2-week tournament in America. A 2-week tournament, they're gonna go to all different countries, seven tournaments, 2 weeks long in different countries, and that's what this is. And then hold on, it was another detail I wanted to read you. Okay. What we know about Project B, the basketball venture was founded by former Google and Facebook executive Grady Burnett and his friend Geoff Prentice, co-founder of Skype. Burnett told Sam Amick at The Athletic the news, it is set to begin the Women's Basketball League in large part because of the immense growth and interest in the sport. It will feature 6 teams of 11 players each that play 7 2-week tournaments in cities across Asia, Europe, and the Americas, and is already 2 years in the making. Now, now here's the thing with Unrivaled. This league goes on during the same months, during the same time as Unrivaled.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, the founders of this league said the league is set to start next fall. So not this year, next fall, but will not conflict with the WNBA season. Instead, it will run from November through April, making it a major conflict for Unrivaled, the 3-on-3 league that enters its second season in 2026. Burnett says that although it won't initially conflict with the WNBA, it could eventually move its season to compete directly with the league. So that's telling you, if they get the stars, they will take over the WNBA spot. They don't care. Originally, now this was a lot of y'all saying, yo, she should do the league with LeBron James. This is the same people. Originally, LeBron James and Maverick Carter were said to be spearheading the men's side of Project B, but The Athletic reports that they are no longer a part of the project, which might explain why the league is concentrating on the women's game first. Jeez. So there you have it. There you have it. Project B next year is it. Listen, we've seen I don't know if a lot of y'all follow boxing. You see Canelo and Bud just happened with the Saudi, His Excellency Turkish Al-Sheikh. He's taking over the whole the whole boxing game. He's eliminating all the American promoters because he can pay. These are trillionaires, not billionaires. We're talking about trillionaires. As of right now, this league is starting out with the amount to spend of $1.75 trillion. By 2030, they will be up to $2.2 trillion. So them giving, this is what you see this happen with Live Golf. They started Live Golf to compete with the PGA. You've seen a lot of the American biggest golf stars joining Live because of the bag. Now, I see a lot of people saying, oh man, they could just increase the dub. Bro, y'all talking about 4 times the amount. We talking about somebody going and getting $200 million in 4 years. I don't know what like everybody's not gonna be willing to turn that down.
That's
respectfully.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Now, y'all need to Unrivaled, y'all in trouble because they gonna be starting at the same. And hold on, there's another part. Hold on. There's another part you have to see. It says, okay, look, interestingly, the WNBA sources tell The Athletic that the new entity has already started negotiating with players. And have confirmed that they have already signed WNBA players. So players is already signing. It's just not out yet. It's just not out yet.
Damn.
We don't know who, but players have already signed.
See, like we talking about leave Unrivaled alone and go sign over there. That's what it sounds. Unrivaled ain't gonna blow up if they here. Oh, it's over with. It's over with.
I'll be over that motherfucker like this.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
Hey, this how I be over there. $50 million a year. I'm over there like this.
Word up. Word up. Word up. Like, wow.
Shit.
You weren't about
man.
Y'all both
y'all done lost your damn mind. Shit. You crazy as hell.
This is crazy.
Bruh, some players have already signed. We just don't know who. We just don't know who. Unrivaled, hey, y'all can hey, Unrivaled is toast. That shit is toast.
That's what I'm thinking. Y'all kind of done anyway. Y'all
and then
done.
You gotta think, bro, the way they doing it, so it's not even like Angry just dropped off. He'll be back on. It's not even like they gotta be in one spot for months and months and months. They're literally just traveling around the world playing in tournaments against each other. They're literally just traveling around the world playing in tournaments against each other.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you good, Angry. So this is interesting, man. I don't see too many players turning this down.
I'm sorry.
To be honest with you.
Almost the entire league non-rookie scale contracts are free agents right now. Burnett promises salaries multiples higher than what exists in women's professional sports. Damn, no, he's saying sport in general, not basketball specifically. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Man, listen, man. Kathy, you an idiot. You an idiot. You dropped the ball so bad with Clark, it ain't even fucking funny.
And
It's
now
not.
you got people, they got unlimited bread. You got to think, even in boxing, right? They gave Canelo what, a 4-fight, a 3 or 4 fight, $450 million deal. They gave who was the dude that went up and fought? Damn, he the undisputed champion of the heavyweights, whatever. He made like 180 million in one fight. Like they got the bag. They're throwing the bag around. They're literally throwing the. It's to the point they are attempting. They want to take over the NFL. They're trying to. They can offer. See, in the NFL, they get these dudes these big contracts, but it's a lot of incentives. It's a lot of tricky wordplay in there. These are fully guaranteed deals. These are fully guaranteed. WNBA is in trouble. Unrivaled is toast.
But look,
Unrivaled is toast. Hey, Pete, I see you in the chat. Pete, I want to hear your opinion on this.
but
Everybody.
But keep the vision. My fault for cutting you off. It says the new league will be headquartered in Singapore. Dude, all right, let's. All right, now wait. Now wait. Let before we. I know about the money. I get that. Singapore? Like, do you really think they gonna? Do you think Kennedy Carter is happy being in Mexico?
I don't think she's in Mexico for Kennedy Carter's in Mexico for nearly $1 million. I think she's fine. But if she ain't fine, I think if she was somewhere for 10 million, she'd be happy as a motherfucker. I believe that.
We would just deal with the language barrier.
But this is the thing though. This is the thing though. You're not gonna be there. You are literally just traveling around the world. You're not sitting in one place for a month at a time. We're gonna be in China for 2 weeks. We're gonna be on the East Coast. We might play. They're gonna come to America, play a game in New York, play a game in LA, play a game in Chicago, be in America for 2 weeks. Then they're gonna be fucking somewhere in Europe for 2 weeks. Like they're literally. It's gonna be like a 3-month world tour.
Yo, the Pope is in the chat. He said this is a false report. How is this a false report? It's right here.
It's all over the Athletic. It's on the actual Athletic, the website too. I mean the news article and all that. But anyway, the league, bro. I just think that this could spell doom for the WNBA and for Unrivaled especially. Unrivaled especially.
One more question. This is a 5-on-5 league, correct?
Yes.
Damn.
5-on-5.
I don't. Fee. I don't know, man. It sounds like everybody is jumping on the growth now. Yo, Caitlin Clark.
What?
A lot, bro. Like,
huh?
Caitlin Clark kind of did a lot, bro.
Bro, she changed this whole shit around.
Yeah,
she changed this whole shit around.
You would have thought it was just the WNBA. Like everybody's trying to capitalize now.
UCA said this been in the works for once Caitlin Clark here, everything been in the work for 2 years. Yeah, the 2 years she got here. That's when everything been in the works.
So that's what it seemed like. That's kind of what it seems like, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man. This is gonna be I don't know. Like I said, I don't know who's a part of it. I'm gonna drop the link for some people. Pete, I want to hear your opinion on this situation, on everything actually, because it's been a lot that we haven't really got to. So I want to hear.
Air said 16 5-on-5, 6 months, 2 games a week, and 2 games a week, held in various countries around the globe. Man, listen, this WNBA and Unrivaled about to be out of business, man.
Bro, Bruh, I know one thing. If you talking about if WNBA, and then you got to think too, this league, the WNBA want exclusivity to give you 4 times the amount of money. If
Yeah.
this league giving a Caitlin Clark 50 million, they want some exclusivity.
They
They
want
ain't
some
gonna want you
blood.
going
They
and
want
playing
some
in the
blood. They want you
W.
to cut your finger and so they can cut theirs and y'all mix the blood together. Like you ain't gonna know.
The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. Pull up. Pete, man, pull up, bro. I gotta hear with you because I know you gonna be on the other side of this shit.
I agree. No,
Oh shit.
no maybe.
Caitlin Clark be getting 50 a year, bro.
That would be insane.
She could be getting a 50 ball. That's crazy. That is crazy.
I mean, it's crazy, but when you look at the impact she's had, it ain't crazy. You know
Yeah,
what
when you really look at the
I mean?
impact,
For real, for real.
yeah, yeah, that's true.
We're not gonna make it seem like it was other people also. Like it was really her. It was really her.
Of course it was. Of course it was,
I don't
bro.
care what nobody say.
This is in the New York Times. This is on Sports Business Journal, Front Office Sport. This is everywhere, bro.
Hey yo, you know how you could tell the WNBA finals ain't all that? Because we talking about this. We ain't even talking
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Hey, I forgot. Hey, salute to Asia Wilson on your game winner. Whatever.
right. We ain't say one word about the finals. We done been up here damn near 40 minutes. Like, yo.
But bro, that's what, brother. But that feeds into your point about Nafisa, bro. You kind of jack the final spotlight with
Yeah.
this whole thing you pulled, bro.
Now I will say this. I'm shocked. I thought the Mercury would have been putting up more of a fight. You know what I'm
Uh
saying?
huh.
So, like, I don't know if they're gonna get well. Satu's not coming back, right?
Uh, nah, she done.
Yeah, y'all about to get swept in. All right.
She not playing.
Okay. Okay. Shout out
She
to
not
her. That
playing.
was a nasty injury.
Yeah, that was nasty work. That was nasty.
They
Hit
slammed
the
her.
link to join us. I'm about to pull up Phil right now. J Money. It say I don't know what's up with your connection, bro. I'm gonna kick you. Come back in if you. I don't know. Your connection is bad. Let me see. Bad Phil. All right. All right. All right. Unmute yourself, Phil.
Hey guys,
What's going
What's
on?
going on, bro?
everything but the WNBA.
Hey Tina, pull up.
Yo, bad Phil, you stupid, bro.
I've been stupid a lot longer than you've been alive. I will say this: uh, I am seriously wondering now. Remember, Unrivaled got another $32 million donation, right? And
Mm-hmm.
all of a sudden, they're worth 340 million based on their revenues. They lost money in their first year, which is normal, right?
Yeah.
But if you take the number of players, the amount of money that they paid them on average, and do the math, you see that they spent the 30 million that they got donated the first year. If they didn't get that 32 million this year, they couldn't operate. So how are they going to operate next year? There's no way in hell they can keep getting donations. Well, see, this comes from the model the WNBA showed these women. Oh, don't worry about losing money every year. Some sucker will back you.
Mm,
Well, they forget the sucker is the NBA itself, and they don't want to fight over. Oh, you're shutting out the women. You're not an equality person, a league. You're a bunch of misogynists. No, they just donate the money over there to shut them up.
mm,
But but how long you going to get people to keep punching up 30, 40, $50 million out of their pockets, not out of the revenues that they're generating? If the NBA hadn't started generating big money, the WNBA would not exist.
true.
So here
True.
we are now, and we got all this influx, right? They're still
Mm-hmm.
losing money. They're not making enough money to pay back the donations they've been getting for 27 years.
Sheesh.
And we're talking about uh, an entity, the UAE, that has almost unlimited cash.
Yeah, unlimited, unlimited, unlimited.
Right. And they'll pay anything to try to get us to forget about them butchering that journalist and all the other horrible things they've done to women, especially with and they're going to buy us off by because they know we're hooked on sports, right? And that's okay, but you're only going to rely on then in the WNBA. Are their players as loyal as the PGA players were? Because some of the top PGA players ran right.
You can fill me in, fill me in some because I know I don't follow golf like super, super, super crazy, but I pay attention somewhat. Now there was some guys that left for live golf and they caught a lot of heat, but I seen a lot of guys. There was some notable name guys that went over there, right? How has
Right.
that been?
Well,
Was it?
they caught some serious cash,
Mm,
ridiculous amounts of cash.
mm.
$700 million. Phil Mickelson is about ready to go in the senior league, and they paid him like he was in his prime.
Damn.
And they paid several of the top players and a lot of the bottom end players big money. And
Mhm.
some of the big name players stayed with the PGA, stayed loyal. The PGA found a way to up the money for the tournaments, etc., to try to compensate, but they can't compete with the money Live is paying.
Yeah,
And so you're going to look at the W, right? What if you're Chelsea Gray, who she's kind of in the spot where Mickelson was at. She's still playing. She's competitive. She's getting older. Look at how many years she got left. Hey, Chelsea, come over here
yeah.
for 10 million a year. She can't
She's
make
gone.
10 million if she
She's
lives. If
gone.
she right, if she plays till she's 60, she won't make $10 million in the W. So they're already signing players, and I don't believe that they're signing no name players.
Yeah,
They didn't. The Live Golf signed big name players first, and
Yeah,
then they
yeah.
ended up signing some lesser known players.
Some
So
filler.
they're going to they're going to sign the big ones, right? And why
Okay.
wouldn't that be Caitlin Clark? What does Caitlin Clark owe the WNBA?
I was gonna go there next. Like that's the main question we should be. Is Clark going?
Right? Because as far as I'm concerned, she owes them. If she can go out there and sweat into a bucket every day, she can donate that back to the W. That bucket of sweat, because that's all they got coming from that girl.
Yeah,
Now, if she can go over there and they can say, now I'll guarantee you over here, you ain't going to get beat up here because
yeah,
they beat you up here. Hell, they might disappear like that journalist.
yeah. Chop a
Now,
So
hand,
now, my thing
something.
is
that's what
there
I'm saying.
is see, but see, I'm glad you know to live golf because I know what Turkey is doing with the boxing thing. Like he's basically eliminated all the promoters. PBC is going out of business. Golden Boy about to be done. Like all the promotions in boxing, he's eliminating all promoters because none of these promotional companies can pay the fighters what he's paying them. And dudes are getting crazy, crazy bags. So I know that there's gonna be people who say, oh, it's blood money, it's this, it's that. Like, I'm not knocking anybody who's saying that. But I'm also not gonna judge somebody who's gonna go and get $50 million a year. And like you can't I don't judge either way.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
judge
yeah,
either way. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be people on both sides. Me,
They-
I'm gonna go get that money. I don't give a fuck
yeah,
what y'all talking about. I'm
yeah,
gonna get that back. $50 million
They'll
dollars a
pay
year.
they'll pay their players in gold, pesos, dollars, lira. They don't care. What do you want it? How do you want it?
mm,
You want it in Bitcoin? They'll give it to you. But how they're
I'm about to
but
open
the
Chima.
idea that all that's a that I'm going to say this because I'll say anything because I'm like angry. I'll say anything, but I mean it.
Go ahead, Phil.
Everything in the world today is for sale. Okay, everything: integrity, honesty, loyalty, freedom. It's all for sale, and it's bought and sold every damn day. So if all you're asking of these women is, will you loan me your talent? and I'll pay you an outrageous amount of money. I got no bad feelings for if every damn one of them go.
Yeah.
Mm. Hey, Kima, unmute yourself, Kima.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, yeah, we hear you. We hear you. What do you think about this whole Saudi league thing? Just the whole thing. What do you think?
I mean, first, if that's true, what y'all saying, and I honestly do think it's a wrap for Unrivaled and possibly the WNBA.
Hmm.
But I wanted to ask y'all, did y'all hear what Charles Barkley said about the issues going on with the W?
Nah,
Nah.
what
Um,
Charles Barkley saying? Where it's at? I need to make a video.
it's on I forgot what podcast it's on. He was a part of a podcast. I forgot what the name of the podcast was, but
And well, do me a
he's,
favor, find the name and write it in my comments. You know
I
what I'm
got
saying?
you. He was saying how the girls need to tread lightly in regard to this whole negotiation thing because um, he was demonstrating. Well, he was giving an example of how he was on, the NBA team with the best of the best, and they tried to do the strike thing, and he was just right at home sitting there twiddling his thumbs because
Oh,
he
oh,
wanted to sit there and strike with them, and they just basically moved on
Yeah.
at the end of the day, basically. So he was just telling them like, they got to basically be smart, leverage what they have right now, like take it step a step at a time,
Okay.
basically.
yeah.
But they're
Let me ask you a
definitely.
question.
Hmm.
Don't you think that these Arabs know that they got a talent over here that already sold out a football stadium? Can you imagine them putting on basketball games in soccer stadiums? They'll have 100,000 people in the stand. They'll That'll be worldwide TV, and they'll sell it out. Right now, you got a WNBA that can't even sell out the seats in the finals
Yeah.
in a 10,000 seat arena. I mean,
Well,
we're talking way past apples and oranges. We're talking apples and coconut.
one thing I was thinking about, and honestly, y'all made me want to actually do a sports podcast because I just have so much to say and there's just so much to be happening. The one thing I was thinking about, all these the players that stand with Fee, right? And I mean, like, they going in, they standing 10 toes down for Fee. If the WNBA and this new CBA decide that it's either WNBA or Unrivaled, how many of those same players are still going to stand with Fee?
Good question. Good question.
If it's what WNBA or unrivaled.
Well,
Yeah, if that's the negotiation in the
yeah.
CBA, the new one, that either you go to Unrivaled or you stay with the WNBA, how many of those same players that stand with Fee now are willing to say, we still stand with you, Fee, we're gonna come to Unrivaled?
I don't think they would. I don't think they would. I
That's
don't
what I
think they
was
would,
thinking.
especially when they bringing up the deal 4 times the amount. Um, I don't think they would. I don't think they would.
Yeah, I was actually reading the CBA yesterday. I was like, well, yeah, okay, but it's like this is the previous one. It's not obviously not the new one because it's not done. But I
Yeah,
was just going through it, and I'm just like, there's really a lot of freedom when it comes to playing in Unrivaled at the moment with the current CBA, even with the injury situation. If they
yeah,
add the injuries to the new CBA, like, we don't want you getting injured, period, point blank, in another league, then I
yeah.
think it's a wrap. And I think the way that Nafisa did it, she might get blackballed. Not gonna lie, she
Possibly. Hey, we're gonna
might get
we're gonna
blackballed.
let we're gonna let Pope cook. Jerry, I want to hear what you had to say about this whole thing real quick. I mean, take your time, but let's. I want to hear what Jerry got to say. What do you think about the potential Saudi league? If it, what do you think? What do you think about all of this?
Uh, I got two thoughts for the chat for you guys to think about. Number one, the Saudis, it will be all business. You're talking about an agreement that'll spell out every frickin' thing that you can and cannot do.
Mm.
Now think about this. What do you think the Saudis are gonna? How are they gonna approach the LGBTQ community? Huh? Next thing, next thing is just like Phil said. This would be a worldwide phenomena that they would more than likely have in soccer stadiums rather than in 10,000 seat arenas because she is the show. She is the show. And have you seen what's happening in high schools because of CC? These girls are bombing I mean, from 30 feet. We got more CCs coming up in the next 4 years than you can shake a stick at.
Mm.
The level of play is going stratosphere,
Mm.
all
Uh huh.
because of one player. And guess what? They're all articulate. They're all soft spoken. They stay in their lanes. They know how to talk. They know how to engage the fans and everything. So, like I said in the chat about 30 minutes ago, unless there is a clean sweep top to bottom in the WNBA, I see this as an opportunity that I think because Cece has been in FIBA and has been around the world with different tournaments, and the fact that it's like you said, 2 weeks on, I don't know what the time frame is between the tournaments, but
Hmm.
I think that's a home run. But the big
So
thing
you
is
support her. So Jerry, you support her joining the Saudis in this league and getting up to possibly $50 million per year.
here's my stance. I don't care what CC does. I'm going to follow CC. I don't care. I don't care. It's up to her. If she went to 3-on-3, I wouldn't like it.
I see you, Pete.
But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to watch her because she's who she is.
Agree. Agree.
Man,
I agree with that.
man. I'll be hey Saudis, y'all look, I'll be over that bitch like Joanna, man.
Fact.
I'll be
Yeah.
I'll be over that bitch like Joanna, man. Like what you hey, y'all got space for me too?
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah, yeah.
I guarantee you one thing. I'll bet you money that there is nothing that you can do for hand checking or grabbing or anything. If she goes to that league, they will put a clamp on that. And I mean, right from the first game, they will have the highest paid refs. Everything would be called clean. And if that's the case, you'll see a CC that you've never seen. She will
Okay.
destroy people. You put a Hannah Stokey with her that can run, rim run. You put people like Kate Martin, and of course, there's others in the league, but people that enjoy being with her and know all they have to do is run. She'll find you. She's not selfish. And they understand.
Uh,
Listen, there's a possibility I need to give it back to her because once she feeds me, I need to keep looking. You
yeah.
know,
Hey Pope, what do you think about this? What you think, bro? I mean, just whatever. What you think? We can't hear you.
You, Pope. You on mute.
Oh, hold on. Let me unmute yourself, Pope.
Yeah, the video that you dropped, man, a few minutes ago about this, man, you had me hyped. I was taking my son to work, and I'm like, I'm 50 mil. But then I looked it up on Google and all of that stuff, man. They ain't heard about this, man. They don't know nothing about it. So
It's,
I'm
it's
like,
on the New York Times. It's a bunch of articles out about it.
yeah, no, I just looked at the New York Times. I don't see nothing. I just looked for it on New York Times. Usually it's something like this that big. This that ESPN, everybody was talking about this. That's huge.
Now on the New York Times, it is in a section where you got to pay the monthly. You got to pay for the monthly subscription though.
hey Pope, did you check your AI? Check your AI and see if it
Yeah,
finds.
yeah, I checked my AI. They saying no, it's popping. They saying no, it's not it. So I don't know. So, but if she does, yeah, because I think that would be major news. I don't even think that like if they offer, if she really got that offer and this is what's going on, I think that's
That's
major
crazy,
news.
right?
Yeah, it's crazy work. So
Do you think that will put an end to all these American leagues?
for
Yep.
sure, for sure. Yeah, without a question, you're not turning down 50 million. You're not turning down 50 million a year
You
Yeah.
can't,
and
man.
all of that. That's what I'm saying. So it'll be a done deal. I don't like I'll be
They got
using
the bread.
Chat GPT and AI so much nowadays, man. I might be guilty of that because I asked them and they said they ain't heard of that. They usually be able to tell me all kind of shit. So
Nah,
I'm like, oh,
nah,
okay.
go,
Well, I don't
go on.
know.
What do
Go
you think
on. It's
about the LGBT?
it's on Black Enterprise too, bro. It's everywhere. It's you just gotta go look. You can find. I can send you some the articles that's out on it. I can send you the articles, but
What do you guys think about the
it's out
LGBT
there. I
over
don't
there?
know. Now, I don't know nothing about. I don't know. I don't know. I ain't really thought about that. I don't really be paying that stuff no mind. I feel like y'all. Hold on. What's that? Who's
Hey,
background?
Phil, you gotta mute yourself, Phil. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, yeah, I don't know how I feel
Somebody, let me
about
add Pete.
it. Yeah, see what P say.
Hold on. This is crazy though, bro. Hey, do y'all think? Hold on, before Pete go in on the Saudi thing, Pope, because I ain't get that. I think you and Angry was. Well, I know because I watched a couple of your videos. Pete, you unmuted, but Pope, I want to hear you. You feel like this whole Nafisa thing was calculated? Like she going on Kamala Harris and all this stuff, rather than actually trying to get a deal done. Like she continuing to blast Kathy and all. Do you feel like this was a calculated move by her?
Yeah, of course. I don't know about calculated because they're not that smart, but the whole plan is to, disrupt whatever's going on in W to glorify what's happening in Unrivaled. So yeah, I think the going at it about this route and all of the main ones from Beyond Stewart to Satu Sabali to whoever else that's bigging this shit up. This is one thing I would like for Caitlyn to do is to speak out about what's going on. She says she want to keep this league popping, so on and so forth. She know, even though she not part of the whatever they call it, the PA players, whoever negotiates these deals, her word is bond. When she says something, people listen. And if I want to know how she feel about these CBA negotiations, like her exact thoughts. Not no bullshit. We just trying to get paid more and like sounding like they ass. To me, I don't like that about what Caitlyn doing because I thought she was smarter than that, and she know that you ain't no way in hell. Y'all asking for what you asking for. You should be able to get it. She should know that.
Okay.
And so I wonder where she stand. Plus, also want to know where she stand with what she about to do with basketball. Like what's your next move, my nigga? Like, why is you playing with us? You know we fiending for your next move, chump. So let us know what's popping. Now for real, cause you keep playing with us. And
Yeah.
we were out here fiending for some CC basketball. You ain't said shit.
Yeah.
Now the season is over. I'm expecting to hear the fuck from
She
you.
did say.
I
She
was
Uh,
just
did
saying
say that.
she did kind of.
She said she's gonna be training. She's doing USA basketball. USA, I think the USA practice stuff starts next month, and then they got games in February.
okay, all right. So if that's
Can
all
I ask
she
you a
doing,
question, Pope?
yes, go ahead.
If you was in Cece's shoes, right? If you had
Hmm.
to endure all the situation that she had to when she entered the league with the treatment of the players and your fan base and everyone, your loved ones, everyone speaking out about the abuse that you've taken over this time that you've entered the league, and nothing was done, nothing at all, until it starts happening to them. Are you really like going to sit there and speak out on their behalf though?
Exactly. That's my point. She shouldn't be. She is speaking out on their behalf. She is wearing a pay us what you owe us t-shirts. She is on that bullshit. So that's what I'm saying. Well, I don't know what y'all talking about. Talking about she said what she was gonna do. That ain't saying what she gonna do. That's bullshit. The USA little bullshit. No. What's your next move? Is it the WNBA? Is it Unrivaled? Is it unathletic, unleashed motherfucker? We want to know what's your next move. That bullshit you talking, that's just smoke and mirrors. Yeah, you gonna do the FIBA. Duh, you plan on playing in the fucking Olympics and when it go to LA. So yeah, we know that part. You ain't told me nothing I don't know, motherfucker. Can you give me some specifics? What's next?
Oh shit.
Bro, she said well, we know she not going to Unrivaled. And to be honest, y'all, with her declining again Unrivaled, you think those investors or the gifters were banking on her coming? So
I
do
think so.
y'all think that yeah, so with this whole smear campaign that Nafis is doing right now, y'all think that those investors are probably going to now back out, especially if they do come up with an agreement by the deadline with the WNBA?
Man, bro, they not. I mean, I don't. They not coming to no agreement. They not even sitting down and negotiating.
Yeah,
They
but I'm
gonna have
saying
to.
as far as like, say for instance, with that being said, right? Because Nafisa doing too much, if the WNBA, excuse me, just decide like, all right, y'all do what y'all want, we don't need y'all because there's like 100 and something other players that are dying to play
Mm-hmm.
and that need to play, that can't
Mm-hmm.
go overseas, that can't go to other leagues, that need to get paid. If they decide like y'all do what y'all got to do, but we still gonna continue, right? And we know that Caitlyn is not playing in Unrivaled. Those investors and that new evaluation that Unrivaled has, do you think that that's going to change?
I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure, but I do think they're. I don't know, bro. If they hardballing like that, if I'm the W, I think it's a lot of players that would still play, bro. Like, I don't know.
Saying
I don't know.
Man, I'm just gonna be frank, man. I see people talking about turning on CC. No, I'm being frank about CC. CC on bunk right now because we've been waiting and anticipating to hear from her for months. And when she gave us the exit interview, she was cracky voice. So I can tell she was full of shit. She didn't believe in what she was saying, but she was saying the shit, talking about her ankle was fucked. Shut the fuck, you lying, my nigga. You can't pee on my leg and tell me it's raining. I'm gonna call Cap when I see Cap, and I'm pissed off that she actually capped on us. And she did that. And I'm not gonna try to sugarcoat that shit. Now fuck that. Because we've been supporting and riding with CC all this time. You came out and gave us that bullshit speech at the exit interview. We've been waiting to hear from you for months. And then you
yeah,
give
So
but
us
you
she
that.
think she
can't.
was lying about her ankle injury?
Yeah, hell yeah, she was lying, nigga. Quit. Did you
But she got
again?
deals and stuff. She can't just come out and say
No,
Of course,
that.
she, of
no,
course she
no,
was
no.
lying.
You don't jump up and down and do all of the shit
Thank
you
you.
doing when you got ankle growing injuries.
Preach.
I'm a coach and I used to be a real athlete. I played three sports: track, football, basketball. Top notch. So all that bullshit she talking, that's bullshit. You didn't have no fucking ankle injury that led you to be out for the rest of the fucking season. Ankle injuries don't even take that long to heal. You
Preach.
can you can ice that bitch, heat that bitch up, wrap it up, nigga, and get to moving. So all that bullshit, she talking
Yep.
bullshit. That's how I know it's bullshit.
Yep.
Off the top. So I'm like, what is you
Hey,
doing? For real,
But she
you going
still
with
got endorsements and stuff to protect. She can't just come out and say what she really, really want to. That's the thing.
bullshit. Nah,
I mean,
that,
it is BS, but I mean, she ain't gonna mess up her money for nobody, bro. I
that's
wouldn't.
bullshit. To
nah.
see that
Hey,
again,
Hey, Pete. Hey, Pete. What do you think about this Saudi league thing, man?
Let me cook.
Go ahead,
Let
bro.
me cook. First of all, Pope, spot on. Cece lied about her ankle. And don't you dare ask this Drizzy. Don't you dare ask. You really think so? Because I sent you video evidence of her walking like nothing, standing and sitting 30 times on August 7th, same day she allegedly suffered said ankle injury. But I'm going to leave that there. And Angry, don't you be smirking either, eh? Because you've called me crazy. You sit there, light up a spliff, and let me cook. Okay?
Go ahead, Pete.
You,
The
you
floor
ain't
is
Do
you
your
yours,
thing,
ain't
Pete.
Pete.
you ain't no victim in this. Angry, you ain't innocent.
Do your thing,
Listen,
Pete.
all right. You know me. You know me like OPP. Yeah, you know me. I ain't never gonna pass up a chance to call out the hypocrisy. First of all, Diva, wherever you may be, my Nubian sister, my debate partner, shout out to you. Credit to you because you was right. You was the first one who floated this idea about CC in the traveling league, and you were called crazy and a conspiracy theorist. Okay? Now, that said, first of all, the Saudis have enough money to put every friggin' sports league in the world out of business, especially every American league, first of all, if they wanted to. If they really wanted to throw shit in the game, absolutely. My point with this is, okay, a lot of people said, and this is for the people who've always told me, Cece doesn't speak out because she said that her dream was to play in the WNBA and she would never do anything to harm the league because she said her dream was to uplift black women and uplift the WNBA. Okay, I guarantee a lot of you are gonna flip flop like a pancake and now start bragging about, oh, look, yeah, go to Saudi, 50 million, 50 million. Okay, that's number one. I don't want to hear shit anymore. If you start, especially you ladies, ladies, you know I love you. Women make the world go round. Okay, well, mainly because they always talk in circles. But we'll put that aside a second. Let me cook. If the ladies support this Saudi thing, I don't want to hear any more about the sisterhood. Okay, because I've always said women support other women only as long as those other women do not pose a threat to them. That's why you always have at least one fat chick mandatory in every group of female friends. Because hot women or even average looking fives, adjustable sixes with makeup, want to look like a before and after Weight Watchers commercial when they're standing next to their fat friend. You need more proof? Here's one thing you've never seen in the history of mankind, and you will never see. You've never seen a hot chick standing outside a club and say, "Aw, Mr. Bouncer, aren't you a sweetheart? Thank you so much for your offer of express entry into this here club, but I am very pro-woman. I embrace the sisterhood entirely. Therefore, I have to decline your offer. I prefer to wait out here in my skin-tight napkin that I call a mini dress in the biting cold for another 90 minutes along with all the fat and ugly chicks. That scenario has never happened and it never will.
Skin tight
So
napkin.
You said napkin. All right.
So all the ladies who say women, especially in the WNBA, women, support women's sports, just like the unrivaled players, those women, if they sign with Saudi, they're not gonna give a fuck about the other women in the WNBA. I got mine, go get yours. Okay? That's period. Pam, I know you don't like it, but if all you can say is fuck you, I know I'm winning. Okay? So all that hypocrisy, the sisterhood goes out the fucking window. I don't want to hear about support women's causes because
Hey,
Saudi
Pam
is
is
a
hot.
Saudi.
Pamela's going off.
Yeah, let her go off. Jump on, Pam. Jump on. I tell you one thing.
Pamela.
Saudi is a Muslim country, okay? They talk about women's rights, but I guarantee you, if they've already signed, and not only women's, okay, not only anti-women in the views of many civil rights activists and organizations, okay, but also anti-gay. Okay, and many would even say anti-black, but definitely anti-women, anti-gay. Yet, according to the article, some have already taken the money. I don't want to hear shit. And as far as Cece, those of you who say no, Cece would never this, would never that. Listen, like LeBron, she took the money. They both signed with Nike. They've already taken blood money because the Chinese government for decades has been enslaving the Uyghur Muslims. Okay, Uyghur Muslim women are subject to forced sterilization. They're obligated to work in forced labor camps, just like the men. They're obligated to get abortions in many cases. Go do your research. But nobody talks about that. They've both taken
Oh
the
shit.
blood
Oh
money. So
shit. Tina here.
don't be surprised if CC takes the money. Okay, don't be surprised. That's what I gotta say about that. My main point is the sisterhood goes out the window when women can get something that other women cannot get. Why do you think they love stretching out their arm, tilting their hand downward, and showing off that 3 carat engagement ring? Translation: bitch, look what I got. Go get yours.
Whoa,
Go
whoa.
get yours.
I don't
Hey
know,
Tina,
bro. It
you're
sounds.
Tina,
It
unmute
sound.
yourself.
I was with you with certain things. Some stuff that you spit and sound a little misogynistic. Not gonna hold you.
I noticed you like to use that word. I saw you on
And
courtside the other
then
day, but you know
yes,
what? Let me tell you something, okay? Kima, respectfully, I saw you on courtside. I was there for about half an hour, but I watched the whole 5 hour show. I've been waiting to catch up with you. I
yes. Thank
notice
you.
whenever somebody calls accountability on the female, you use the word misogynistic. First of all, that word has
That wasn't
lost.
accountability. That
Okay,
was literally an
can I
assumption.
just finish my point? I promise you, I'll listen to you totally. Um,
Okay.
Misogyny is one of the most overused words in society today. It's
Mm-hmm.
to the point
That
where
makes
it's
sense.
lost all meaning. You know what's one of the most underused words today? Misandry, which is the hatred and disgust of the male gender. Okay? How come nobody uses that word? Everybody loves misogyny. Listen, misogyny is hatred, mainly, not only, not exclusively, but mainly hatred and disgust towards women. That's a very strong word to use. And I say this with due respect, but it's lazy to always just throw out, you know what? Misogyny, because that's no different than using the words insult. I'm sorry, incel, or telling or responding to a man, you must have a little pecker. I mean, we got to do better than that. Okay, we got to formulate arguments because the sign language, like Kevin Samuels told you, ladies, it doesn't work
Rest in
on
peace to
men.
Kev.
Okay, sign language: shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. Salute, rest in peace to the Godfather. You gotta give me more than that. I'll listen to you, I'll debate with you, but if your opening statement is misogyny, there's not much I can do for you because you've already shown that you're very socially programmed and trained to just throw out virtue signaling and labels. Give me more, and I promise you, I'll give you a good back and forth because I love the smoke.
All right, let her
All
let
right,
her go now.
because I'm gonna say,
Hold
'cause
on,
I
we're gonna
don't.
let
Here's the
Kima and
thing.
Tina go.
Here's the thing. I don't need the back and forth. I sat here and
Yeah.
I listened to you, and I said misogynistic because that's what you sound like.
Okay,
If you
why?
didn't sound
Yeah,
like
that's
it, I
why.
probably wouldn't. I probably
Let her
wouldn't have
go,
said
Pete.
it. Not saying that you are in theory, but based off of your rhetoric and your conversation on
Hey
this
Tina,
topic,
Tina,
that's
your
what it sounds like.
background. Tina, your background.
I
Huh?
don't
Can I
have
You got
anything on.
can I just ask you,
okay,
Kimo,
well,
why
you
did I
good now.
sound? That's all. I won't interrupt
No,
you
you
again, but
sound now. Okay, so to me, and again, this is no disrespect, but you sound real ignorant when you were describing the women
Oh shit.
to
in what?
me,
Okay, can you give me an
because that's
example?
not because I mean like that. That is not how women operate, as far as I'm concerned. Um, I do believe that women do support women. Now, I will agree sometimes that it depends on the person. Um, they will put themselves before someone else, but I think that's just with humans in general, right?
Okay.
But the way that you were talking about the women, especially ones being a bad friend or whatever the case is, I'm like, bro, that's a crazy way to think.
It's real.
I
Is
know.
it?
It's
I know.
Is
really
it? Is it
he ain't
crazy?
on.
Because
To
I'll
for
tell you
sure,
something,
that is for sure a crazy. That is to me a crazy way to think.
Kima. Would you
Me
disagree?
being a woman, me being in a circle of a lot of different women, yeah. I mean,
Okay,
that's what you may be able to see, from your view from the outside, but that's just me being a woman. I don't know. I just don't feel like your points and what you were saying was respectful.
Kima.
Hey,
Okay,
all right, hold on, Pete. Hold on, Pete. Look,
Can I ask a question? Did he lie about anything though? Like his major points, was he lying, or you just don't like the way he was depicting female?
Nah, I for sure think that he was lying
Okay.
about some
About
things.
what? About what? What was he lying about?
Oh, I was just saying. I was just telling you about the whole women in the group with fat.
you
What you
mean
call fat?
your anecdotal evidence?
Nah,
What's
keep
that?
the fish. Don't be laughing off camera. Come on.
Ladris, you sit
I
your
was just
ass
saying,
down
like,
here with us. Kima, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, and I thank you for being
I don't. I
respectful.
know. I'm not. I'm not. I don't think you will. I don't think you do.
I
That's
do.
the thing. Like, I
But I
don't
would
think you
ask you,
do.
okay, I would ask you, Kima, I would ask you, do you believe that men and women are equal, first of all? That
Equal in what
Good question.
way?
under God. Do you believe that we're equal in society and under God? Do you believe we're equal? Do you believe in equality?
Under God, yes. In society, no.
Okay, what can a man do that a woman cannot do? What right does a man have that a woman doesn't have in 2025?
We all should have equal rights.
But you can't name one. That's number one. Number two, I can tell you straight out,
So then
women
what?
women are against double standards except when those double standards benefit them. You know how I know? I'll prove it
What
to
are
you.
the rights, though?
Let,
You're
let
going through the double standards, but you didn't answer your
oh,
own question. What are those
any
rights?
any right. You're the one who's saying we're not equal in
I
society.
G Dollar
We're
said
not
pregnancy.
equal in society.
Why
G
not?
Dollar
We're
said
supposed to be
pregnancy.
equal in society. We are supposed to be equal, but we're not, and you can tell that by the pay.
What
You know,
the pay gap
the
that's been
pay
debunked?
gaps. Yeah. So I'm trying to. I guess now
Oh
I'm
yeah,
trying to
Pam
see
pulled up.
what do
Pam about to go
you
the fuck off.
That has
need.
okay, Kima, that has been debunked. I'll tell you one more thing. Women hate double standards
Not
except when
been
those double
debunked.
standards benefit them. I'll
Who
give
has
you
it
a
been
big
debunked by, Pete?
it's been debunked by
It-
economist after economist. That's who.
mhm.
Because it's not being debunked by the women that's working. That
Of
there's a
course not.
literal pay gap.
Nothing that harms a woman will really be debunked by a woman. I mean, that's contrary to their argument, to their narrative. But I'll give you a big example. I've never seen a feminist argue that women should get the same prison sentence as a man for the same criminal offenses. I've never seen that. Okay, I
Hold
challenge
on, Pete.
anyone in the chat. Just one more example. I challenge anyone in the chat to go under any video, since you're on YouTube now. Go under any video of a teacher inappropriately having a relationship with a student. When it's a man, you see many comments from women. Castrate the motherfucker. Put him under the jail. 100 years prison time. When it's a woman who's the offender, who's the teacher and the offender, either one of three things happen. Number one, you don't get comments from women. You get
Are you
very few,
wilding?
and
Yeah.
the
I
ones
don't
you
know
do
where.
get.
I have no
So
idea where
let
you
me
do
let me
that.
finish. The worst you'll see a woman comment when the woman is the offender is, "Oh, that's terrible. Parents really need to protect their children more," or they'll somehow some way work their way around to blaming a man. It's clear this female teacher has some trauma, unresolved trauma, at the hands of a man when she was a child. I've never heard a feminist argue we want full equality and full accountability. I'm sorry, many feminists treat equality like a buffet at Golden Corral. I'll take a little bit of this,
Damn.
none of that. I'll take equal pay,
Holy shit.
equal prison
Hold on.
sentence.
All right,
Fuck
all right,
that.
Pete. All right, Pete.
No,
Hold on,
because
hold on, hold on.
because
Let
I'm
Tina
trying. I
respond.
guess I'm trying
Hold
to
on.
figure out where.
Hold on. Tina, are you there?
Oh my God, yes.
Go, go ahead.
Okay. I just,
Yeah, he's
first
not
of all,
telling. This is good, healthy, because we got a lot of women in the chat. We got a lot of men in the
Yeah,
chat, and we talk about women's sports and how they can't handle
yeah.
this and can't handle
Pam,
that, and accountability.
pull back up.
So this is all on point for people in the chat that's acting like, "Oh, are we getting so far?" No, no, no. This is why the women in the WNBA is delusional as hell. It's on display. It's full display. They dumb as shit when it comes to knowing how to negotiate deals. Is what it
oh
is.
my
They're
God.
not good
Who did
athletically
got
when
to
it
do
comes
with
to
anything we're
basketball.
talking about?
It is what it is. He ain't telling no lies. Some of y'all just don't like
No,
what
that's
he.
just your way of thinking
Yeah,
about women. That's how y'all
Kima.
think about
I want to
women.
let.
That's what that is.
Hold on,
what
everybody.
about women?
Hold on one second, everybody. Pam, are you there? Pam, are you there? I'm muting. Unmute you. Unmute yourself, Pam.
Please don't bring
I want
feelings
to get.
into it, ladies.
Hold
Please
hold
bring
on.
facts.
Hold on. Let Tina go. Let Tina go.
That's all
Hello.
on.
Okay. Okay. Pete, can you
Oh
just
shit.
shut the F
Pam is.
up for a minute?
Oh
Shut
shit.
the F up, Pete.
Pam,
Southern
I'm
Baptist.
Thank
adding you.
you. Enough.
Pat, let's please keep it respectful.
I am.
Go ahead. Go
I
ahead,
didn't
Tina.
say the whole word. I'm just saying, shut the flip up, okay? You've said
Tina,
enough.
you might have to pause your YouTube first.
No, she good on my end.
Was she
Yeah, I
good?
don't.
And we
I,
can't hear. She
you
can't
know,
hear her though.
Angry, can you hear her?
I hear her.
yeah,
Oh,
I
You
okay.
don't
can
have
hear her
anything
too?
going.
I hear her.
Yeah,
Um,
Everybody
I'm,
else can hear her but me?
yeah, I guess so. Mm.
I'm just.
Go ahead, Tina.
I actually almost at a loss, but not yet. So I just don't want to get interrupted by the psycho that's been talking the last few minutes
I
because
muted him so you can go.
everybody's been saying, "Oh,
Damn, why I
Pete
can't hear shit?
cooking, Pete's cooking. He's cooking all right. He's cooking a damn crack pot pipe." I mean, I don't know. Some of this stuff he says, it's like I think he rambles on for so fast and so long because he just wants to monopolize this and is so disrespectful and rude to women. You've got to stop this. These women are dumb. This women that is just disgusting. You shouldn't even be allowed to be on a platform where you ramble on all this shit that you never stop. And I'm going to say this, I mean, not to
Does he do this all?
disrespect.
Does he do this on every platform? He do this all the time.
Yes, yes.
Oh shit!
And let me tell
Oh,
you, I
I
mean,
didn't know that.
every time, and
I didn't know that either.
I'm going to address something that he did um, on Pope just last week, but he said the same shit today. Is they're talking about, oh, Caitlin was lying about her injury. Oh my God, my blood's boiling. I'm going to try to calm down.
Calm down.
Um, y'all, first of all, don't call yourself a damn CC fan to talk about her like that. That girl has more integrity and character in her pinky than you do in your damn little ass DICK. And I'll tell you something. I'll tell you something. She would never sit there and lie about being hurt. And you know why she was kind of solemn at her interview, at the exit interview? Do you feel like how you would feel all excited when you had to sit your ass on the bench all season, missing the thing that you love? I mean, no, she's not going to be, oh, happy, woohoo, let's go, rah, rah. I mean, my God, if you've seen what she's had to go through and sit there and to say she wasn't injured and to say, oh, Pete said, oh, she had somebody told her to take one for the team just to bow out so the league can give a shine on somebody else. He's lost his marbles. I mean, the man has lost his marbles. And to say she was lying about her injury, you cannot call yourself a CC fan. You don't know enough about her. There's not a documentary. There's not nothing I haven't watched about this girl. You know, call me wrong. Call me 100% wrong. But you know what? There's not been one crumb of evidence on any platform anywhere that has showed that she's been anything but above board. So y'all can all kiss it. I mean, I'm sick of listening to Pete and uh, uh, his misogyny. He's disgusting.
Mm.
Can I just say
Damn,
one more
Pete.
thing?
Damn, Pete. You
Just
got a
one more
reputation
thing.
in these streets, bro.
Can I
Yeah,
respond to
can I
that
just say
just for
one
a
more thing
second?
Hold
before
on, Pete. Hold
Pete?
on, Pete, 'cause I want to hear what they got to say. Go ahead.
Hold on. Can I just say one more thing?
Yeah.
We talking. I know that Pete had mentioned earlier how women don't support women and everything, but if you truly, 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 and this is where the misogyny, and this is why I keep bringing it up. If you truly, truly, truly go under
Pam, you're
any
on
of
with us.
these, any of these videos, any of these shorts, anything, it doesn't matter who the player is. It could be Asia, it could be Angel, it could be Kaylin, it could be anything. Who has the most negative comments to say about those players? And it's not women.
Mm.
It does not
Mm.
matter what video you go under, who has the most negative things to say. It's literally not the women.
Men
I don't
that
know,
Hold
Pete.
have
I
on, hold
don't
on.
know
played
if we can
Pete,
see.
physically.
Hold on.
No,
Yeah.
Hold
you,
on. Hold on.
I'm saying it when you look
But,
at, you pull up
but why
any
would you not
video.
Kima respectfully, Tina just let off on me and Pete's ass. So we
No,
should
no, I
be able
was
to
just
respond
asking that. I'm
to
gonna mute.
bullshit she was just on, especially about me.
I don't
Yeah, go
know,
ahead.
Especially,
Go ahead.
Pope. I don't know too much about you,
Stay
Pope. I
on.
ain't gonna hold you.
I ain't talking about
But
you.
as
I'm talking
far
about
as the
Tina.
Pete
She's the
situation, no, I know. I heard her, but I'm saying I don't know what you did, to make her blast off
Hold
on
on,
you.
let
But
them
I'm
respond.
talking about
Tina.
what you
Let's let
said.
hold
yeah,
on.
yeah.
Let's let them respond to what. Let's let Pope and them respond to what Tina had to say.
Okay.
Hold on one second before y'all go. Pam, are you there? 'Cause I've been trying to get you on. I've been seeing you in the comments, but I don't hear you though.
Oh, Pamela hot. Hold on.
Pam, unmute. Are you there?
I see you, Pamela.
I can't. We can't. I can't. I can't hear her. I don't know, Pam. It's not
Both,
connected.
both.
But you guys go ahead and respond.
Go
We'll
ahead,
start with
Pope.
Pope.
Okay, so yeah, so the I'm not a CC fan because I called her Cap. For you to think that Kaylin Clark is just this angel,
Uh-oh.
that shows how women think. That's
Exactly.
stupid. That's
Exactly.
retarded to think she's a fucking saint and she don't do no wrong. She don't think she don't never tell a white lie or some shit like that. And for you to try to say I'm not a CC fan, motherfucker, I started this gangster shit. You better run. You gotta understand who you talking to. So miss me with the bullshit. See, my wife, she can hear everything I'm saying. I got a wife, so all that misogynistic shit, Kimmy on, all that y'all don't like women and think no. You don't know your place. You don't know your role. That's your problem. That's a lot of you women's problem. You so caught up in the lights of today's
Cook.
society, what they telling you, you got so far removed from who the
Cook.
fuck you are and what you supposed to be doing and what your role is as a motherfucking woman to
Cook.
a man. When you think you 50% with a
Let me go
man,
see the
you lost the
recycle.
battle. You only exist because men is around. If we wiped out men off the earth right now, you wouldn't be able to survive. You couldn't
Oh my
feed
God.
yourself. You couldn't house
Oh.
yourself. You couldn't do a whole bunch of shit.
Oh,
So
you're
don't
so
miss
full of
me with
shit.
the
It's a
Yeah,
lot
yeah.
of
bullshit.
women
Oh,
that
oh,
think.
You have
I
you
can't
have
co-sign
gone
what
off
you're
the
Yo,
saying,
yo,
rocker.
man.
Let him
You are
cook.
on
Talk
the
about
Let
wrong
him
music.
cook.
I don't think it's all
crazy,
true though.
Let him cook.
I can cut you
crazy
off.
work.
You understand? I know you living in a crazy world. Y'all need to start respecting something. The God Almighty Himself ain't no woman. That's a fact.
Oh
So
shit.
you've already disrespected by
Nah,
already talking
Juicy,
about,
nah,
oh, we
Juicy.
on the same level as you know. We gave up a rib to get you here, so y'all need to start listening when men speaking and
I
stop
don't
being
have to listen.
disrespectful, working
I
with
don't
your
have to listen
feels.
to
Because
that.
what's real is what's real. And no crying and whining that you can do is going to change that. And what y'all need to understand is y'all
Oh,
on men's platform talking about women's subjects, so you think you can freely say what the fuck you feel like, but no, you're going to respect something around here.
Oh,
Stay in your place. Stay
oh,
in your lane.
we
you
allow
don't
everybody
you
freedom
don't
of
get
speech
Hey,
for
to
everybody.
he definitely got to be
Pam went
talking
up
to
here.
you
Pam.
don't get to tell me to
He
respect
definitely
Listen,
talking to
myself.
Pam. He got
I'm,
to
I'm
be.
not beholden
I'm
to
talking
a
to you
man
too.
at
You can't
all.
be talking to
I,
me, Pope.
Misogynistic,
I
Can't be
sounding
talking to
All
me,
right, all
crazy.
right.
Pope.
Hold on, Pope. Hold on, Pope. You went off. You went off.
you
Let them
Definitely
go.
off the rails.
This is
hey
crazy.
Crazy.
Pope, hey, let me tell you. Okay, wait a second.
That's what I'm talking about.
Pope,
That behavior right
I
there,
have
literally.
watched your
Yeah,
show
exactly.
and I
Your
have
behavior is
supported
what I'm talking about. Literally.
I
hey,
mean,
wait a
Learn
minute.
how to STFU.
Get off
Oh
my
shit. All right. Yo,
bro.
I'd like to respond at some point,
hold on.
Drizzy.
All right. You can
Hey,
respond
oh
after
shit.
Tina after Tina.
Thank you.
what I'm gonna respond and then I'm gonna be done because this is beyond I'm better in a
I thought we was talking about the
and I don't
Saudis.
have to have a place. No man, I don't have to have a
Nah,
place,
man.
Pope.
You got me see Tina in here trying to do way too much.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
He
Listen,
fucked
Pope,
up.
I'm not like
Pete, where you at? Go ahead, respond to all that
hey,
bullshit she
no,
was
I
talking.
get to talk before Pete chimes back in. Listen, I don't
Go
have
ahead,
to
Tina.
answer to a man. Most of us women don't. If you've got one that'll answer to you, then you're probably one of the in the minority because we don't have to do that. I pay for myself on a very high priced area of Emerald Coast Beach, and not a man pays a dollar of my life. Okay, and it's and I'll tell you something. I have rocked with you on your show, but no. I didn't like it when you sitting there saying that Cece's a liar. No, I don't like that. But it doesn't mean you jump down my throat and tell me I don't know my place. You know what, guys? I'm signing off because this has been allowed. to get really disturbing, and I just don't want to be a part of it. Out.
May I
Tina,
cook
Tina,
now?
Tina, Tina, we appreciate you. I thought we were talking about the CBA.
May,
Whatever.
may I? May
My
I?
bad. I'm
May
sorry
I?
I brought up
Okay.
the misogyny thing, but it
No,
did sound like that at first.
it's
Now
o-
I don't know. We came so far from that, but
Kima, it's okay. We need these are good conversations. If I may, I know Tina jumped off, but when she said I pay for myself, I live on the Emerald Coast. For those who don't know, the Emerald Coast is in Florida. Tina, I know you're still listening, so at some point, I'd like you to jump on again somewhere and respond to me why, if women in Florida are so independent and strong and financially viable like you, why did they all start crying when Governor DeSantis ended permanent alimony in
I
Florida?
don't even know why.
Okay, that's number one. Number two, like Pope said, and Kima, this is not misogynist. Let me tell you something. What's happened is,
but he was talking
no,
about
no.
what
Let me finish.
masculine men in general.
Feminism has been your biggest enemy because feminism told you you can do everything a man can do and better. Feminism has sought to reverse the gender roles. Women have become hyper masculine and men have become effeminate. Look how many simps in the chat wearing their fucking beige Birkenstocks, sipping a fucking triple raspberry caramel mocha latte, talking about, honey, Deborah, I think it's your turn to get up tonight and see if that's a burglar downstairs. Okay,
Wait, so he
that's
can't drink
that's
coffee
called.
now?
Let me finish. That's called the pussification of men, and it's gone very far. Okay,
Hello.
it's gone too far. Okay, that's where we got toxic masculinity, this, and that. You know, no, sorry. You know what?
Nah,
Pope
that shit was
is
toxic.
Pope.
Sorry,
Listen,
I can't
you
get
talked
down with
about
that.
wait,
It
wait.
was
You talked
toxic what
about
they were saying.
posts. You talked about all the posts on internet being negative, being written by men. First of all, nobody's been more toxic than WNBA players. And last I checked, they all had tacos, not Franks and beans. That's number
Crazy.
one. The biggest meme taunting Angel Reese was the little girls missing layups on purpose in videos on the court, and that was made by girls. Okay, so for you to say, "Oh, it's all men," no, you take one comment from a man and you call it misogynistic,
I
but you
didn't say
have.
it was all
Let me
men.
finish. But you have no problem, and you said this on Courtside Junkie. You said these were your words. The timestamp was the video was called
Hello.
"Somebody Lying," and the timestamp was
Pam, we hear you.
3 hours 25 minutes 15 seconds. I wrote it down, Kima. Okay,
Did you write down what the question was as well?
yes. You said
No,
this
the
is what.
question.
Wait.
Before my
Let me
answer.
finish. Let me finish. You said this is what men do, meaning all men. You have no problem labeling all men as a
What is the
collective.
No.
question,
But
Pete?
wait. But can I finish? But then you want to call everything misogynistic and say this is how you view women. This is the hypocrisy. You know what the problem is? And Pope touched on this, but I'm going to say it because it needs to be said. The problem is we have taken away shame. We have taken away calling things what the fuck they are. And women have become too fucking comfortable disrespecting men. Okay, and a lot of you women are the ones who can see, and the videos are out there on YouTube. You see a woman kicking, punching a man, assaulting a man, even men, you fucking simps in the chat. You can see a woman assaulting a man and you're recording, laughing and everything. The moment he raises his hand to defend himself, chill. That's a female. That's a female. The
Raise
double
his hand.
standards have become nauseating. Okay,
What
and a
was the
lot of you,
question, Pete?
excuse
So
me,
you didn't
just
have
I'm
that
just gonna
answer.
say one last thing. One last thing. The problem is
Pete,
society, and this is especially true of women.
Pete, I had to mute you, bro. You. I get you doing your thing, but you long will let get say something and let her respond. Like
Okay,
you going for like
this is my last point. I'm sorry.
no. Just let her go. Let her
Yeah,
go now.
Can,
I was
can I,
literally only
You'll
asking.
get to make another point. I'm not keeping you up.
Yeah, yeah, I'm
Hold on,
sorry.
hold
I
on,
was
hold
asked
on.
because he mentioned that there's a reason why I said that. And so he has the timestamps and he has everything, but does he have the question that was asked to the chat for me to even have that answer?
Maria,
That's what
can you
I'm
hear
waiting
us?
for. That's what I'm waiting for, Pete.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you good, Maria.
Can you hear me, guys?
Yeah,
Hey, how's
I want
everybody doing? First of
good.
all, yeah, you know what?
One
Now I
second,
am fucking
Maria.
hot. I
Maria,
am
hold on
fucking
one
hot
second.
right now. Yes,
Go.
sir.
Hold on one second. Hold on one second. One second. One second. Let me. Pam, are you there? All right, I can't hear Pam. Go ahead, Maria. Go ahead. You said you hot. Go ahead.
Oh, I am more than fucking hot right now. As
Oh
far as
shit.
I'm concerned, for first of all, for Pete, have some fucking respect, okay? Because I'm going to make something very clear to you. You made a comment about teachers fucking abusing kids. I have no fucking medium for that. I don't give a shit if you're a teacher and abusing, and you're a female and you're abusing a kid. I'm going to treat you the same as a piece of shit that abuses a girl. You got me on that? Have some fucking respect, brother. Number one. I get along with you. I respect you. At times I agree with you, but have some fucking respect. I don't want to hear that shit because that fucking political bullshit that you were talking about, how women can change their minds when it comes to a woman abusing a kid. Well, let me give you a fucking perfect example about the shit that you're talking about. When Charlie Kirk got shot, people were blaming people, quote unquote, on the left. But when they found out that it was a white boy who fucking did it, oh my goodness. Oh, he has problems. We got to give him a break. Okay, so don't fucking come to me with that double standard bullshit. As far as I'm concerned, I fucking have the same respect for a fucking pedophile, whether it's a man or a woman abusing a kid. Because I would prefer that those motherfuckers were dead. Because kids need to be kids. That's their fucking job. And our job is to keep them fucking safe from every fucking piece of shit that wants to abuse them. You got me on that, Pete? Number one, Pope, I love you, brother. I love your show. But that was fucking disrespectful. I don't fucking live in any other country but America. I have the same respect for you as I expect from you. Okay? I bow to no one. I don't need anyone to take care of me. I can take care of myself. I make a better living than most men do in my industry. But you know what? I still have respect for them because that's how my mother brought me up. My mother taught me to take care of myself, to stand for myself, to respect myself. Do I agree with you on some of the bullshit that I see? Absolutely. But have some respect for me as I've always shown you. And I
So
have to just take a
Go
breath
ahead, Pope.
because
Hold on, hold on. Let
I
Pope.
don't. No, wait,
Maria,
wait.
Maria, let Pope
Wait.
respond.
No,
Let him go.
no. I'm checking. I'm sure to checking out because I was listening to this and I love you guys. I love coming in here and talking about basketball and the bullshit around it. But this kind of all got distorted, and all of a sudden, it goes someplace else that is so fucking negative, so fucking negative. And the fact of the matter is that when it comes to certain things, we can sit down and have a conversation, a very respectful one. But it went down to us women being lesser than other things. Sorry, not right, not cool, and that's where I stand.
Maria, will you
Tra-
wait around for us to respond, please?
Go ahead. Go ahead,
Tracy,
Pope.
not
Go
see
ahead, Pope.
exactly. It's just like that, man. And women love these confrontational problems. It's like, listen, you just not on the level of men. Y'all want to be in men's spaces so bad. It's crazy. And you got to just face the facts. It is what it is. Y'all definitely are helpers in this situation. But no, you don't live without men. You don't do it.
No one,
You can have a
Pope,
career.
Pope,
You can have
no
your
one,
career.
you know,
All that shit. My life not a
Pope.
career. You can have a career all you want. Women need to be led. It's you living on what your mama taught you. What do you live on? How God taught you. See, that's what it all comes down to. It's do you
Oh,
live
so
by the
now
Bible?
it's God and now it's religion. You know what, Pope? With all, oh, wait, Pope. You know
Oh,
what?
wait,
There are so many people. Wait, Pope. There are so many people who quote
what
unquote
you
follow God and are
what you
worse
Hold on,
human.
Maria. I gotta mute. I gotta
Yeah,
mute you
yeah,
because
you
I let
come
you
off,
go.
Maria.
I let you go, and I didn't let him interrupt you. So let him go, and
I
then you
didn't
can go.
I ain't even trying to
That's
interrupt
cool,
you.
but you know what? Just letting you know, just letting you know, I may lose you because where I'm traveling, I may get a dead zone. Just letting you know, I'm not ignoring
It's all,
anybody.
it's all good. You good, Maria? Go ahead,
So
Pope.
see again, interrupted and for what? Just listen. That's the problem. Y'all don't know how to listen.
Oh man.
Y'all so quick to just respond instead of listening without feelings all involved in it. Take a deep breath and listen. I'm going to on
Feelings.
you. I'm going biblical on you because y'all thinking it's disrespect from what I'm saying. It's not. It's disrespectful for you to for what you saying. It's not respecting the man. When you say you on a level as the man, that's not respecting the man. The man is the protector of the family. The man is the provider. You come out these ball sacks.
Oh
You
shit.
understand? You come from our nut sacks. You came from our rib cage. So you're not respecting men and what we bring to the table. You devaluing men. So when men get to speaking and you understand, say, okay, yeah, they speaking about women, but I'm in a man's space because there's 3, 4 men up here. Do you understand that women in the Bible tell you women are not to preach to men? They
Because you
not to try to
crazy.
preach to
I'm sorry,
men.
I'm listening to what you saying, but bro, are
So,
you
so
wilding out?
biblical,
Are
but
you
but
wilding out?
Let
Are
me
you
know when
dead
I
ass?
can.
Oh, hold on. We got
Hold on, wait, whoa,
Cat.
whoa.
y'all,
I'm
y'all
gonna
like
ask
y'all
you
like to
for
interrupt, but
real.
that's cool.
I'm gonna
See that
ask you, are
shows.
you
That
dead ass
shows.
right now? Because you saying how we can't exist without coming from your segment. You need an egg. What you just gonna are you some sort of like
It
animal?
starts. I'm telling you where it
Are you
starts,
a
young
seahorse,
lady.
my
I'm
dude?
telling
Like,
you where
is
it
that what we got
starts.
going on? Because
Oh my God. Oh my
nobody is
God.
existing without
Wow.
anyone.
Wow.
Here,
Okay.
how's
All right
that?
now. All
You
right.
provide a fertilizer to an egg. Without
Do
that
you
egg,
believe? Hold on.
you
Let me
won't
just
exist.
let me ask you this, young lady, real quick. Do you believe? What do you believe in the Lord? You
I
believe
do
in
believe
God
in the
Allah?
Lord. I sure
Huh?
do. I do.
You what is your religious belief, spiritual
I am a
beliefs? Is
Christian.
yeah. Oh wow.
Amen,
You're
amen.
a Christian? See
I
this
am.
the
Are you
hypocrisy.
not?
This is
All
what
we
I'm
do is quote the
listen, this is
Bible.
why
So
this is
what's going
dangerous.
on?
This is why what you're doing is dangerous.
No, it's not.
Because you need to go get more back in your word. Hold on. You just proclaimed you're a Christian.
I
Go
am.
get back in your word. Go get back in your word.
No, I'm in my
You
word
need to go get back in
constantly.
your word.
No,
Oh,
I
the
am.
Mercury getting
And so
swept
what I'm
tonight?
saying, huh?
Come on. On the Mercury gonna get swept? Never mind. We're not talking about basketball.
It's nobody.
Nah, because what you're saying is some
It's
wild,
crazy.
wild, wild, crazy situation. And if you're gonna
No, not
proclaim
at all.
Christ like that, then you need to get back in your word. I'm just saying.
Hey, cat,
See,
hold on.
again,
I'm
Cat,
just saying.
cat
And we
joined
are
in.
we are mad far away. I'm so sorry. Can we please get back to basketball? Because this ain't going nowhere
wow.
because we have
Yeah,
I'd
completely
I'd
different
like to
views on it.
respond,
yeah.
please.
Hold on.
You
Hold
can
on, Pete.
do
We got
salute.
Cat. Cat has just joined. Cat, obviously, you've been watching. What do you feel?
Well, I just wanted to talk a little bit. I know it is a very it's in Christianity. Uh, the I know that roles are different between men and women, but I just want to go back to the beginning in Genesis where um, you know with Adam where Eve was taken out of his side, and so that word for helpmeet is it's in Hebrew is ezer kenegdo, and it means the force that opposes to bring stability. And so if you think of an A-frame ladder, that is men and women. Yes, we have different roles, as Pope's saying, but there's stability. The one was taken into two parts to then become united into one again a equal force that is stable. And so I just wanted to kind of speak into that because yes, there's different roles. Pope's very right on with that. But there's not this higher lower thing, which it is spoken a lot in Christianity, but I think it's a misconception that has kind of been handed down through history to kind of enforce uh, some probably male dominated societies, I guess is what I would say. So I just wanted to kind of speak to that a little bit.
Drizzy, can
Okay.
I say something?
Okay. Go
Yeah,
ahead,
yeah.
Jerry.
Before Jerry, I'm gonna let Jerry please cook after this. But I just wanted to say because I got to bring it. If I'm speaking on the Bible verse, I got to speak on Timothy 2:12 and 1 Corinthians 14:34-35, which states that women should not teach or have authority over men. You should remain quiet in church. Let the church say Amen.
You gonna keep going?
So definitely
You gonna keep reading though?
that was a cultural thing that was being addressed in that situation. But I'm not necessarily disagreeing with that. I'm not saying women are to have authority over men. I think there's there's again roles and structure, and if you do go back to Genesis, you see when there was the fall, there was that phraseology in there where it talks about your desire will be for your husband and he will have something over you. I don't have the word exactly, but that's what that vying for
Cat,
position is. That's part of the fall, that vying for position.
Miss Cat,
Yes.
I love you to life. I appreciate your knowledge and your spirit. I can tell you got good spirit. And see, but you wasn't listening to me. I just told you Timothy 2:12 and 1 Corinthians 14:34 said you should not be preaching or trying to teach a man. But yet here we are still.
Oh, do you
So
think
You
that
what?
that's what I'm
So
doing? Okay.
we
let
got
me ask you.
four
You in the
fine
word,
men
right?
on
You in the
the
word.
track. You still trying to teach and preach to us instead of listening
Well,
to us.
No,
no,
Man,
now I'm gonna ask you. Since you in that word,
this
what's the
one on
context?
deaf ears.
Hey,
No,
hey,
it's not.
Pope,
I'm
Pope
asking
is going
literally. What's the context?
verses now.
Because clearly you have to go on
This is
context. What's
crazy.
the context of that verse?
That women should
That's
not
not the
preach to
context.
men. Oh
That's what
my
it says.
God.
it
Oh
That's what
doesn't
it
my
say.
goodness.
says. No, that's
Oh
Hey,
what it
my
can I
says,
jump
but
in
goodness.
that's not
here,
the
Drizzy?
context. Like if
I'm
you're
gonna
gonna
Let,
let
use
Jerry
the
go. I
Bible,
have
use it
said
right.
enough.
You
Let
can't
you
use
set
a
it
you
up for a
can't
second.
use
You can
that
come back.
Bible verse to try and prove your point. And that's the
Nah,
problem with
okay.
just
All
what we
right.
got going on in the world or
Yeah,
not. You
yeah,
gotta
yeah,
read
yeah,
that in
yeah.
context, bro.
I know. I
hey,
gotta put a
Terry,
Bible verse in context.
I
That's
think
crazy.
I'm just saying if you
Okay,
can't do it unless
okay,
you
that's
use it
all
and then
right,
bring it,
all
if
right.
you cannot,
You want me
if
to
you
twist and
can't
tangle
provide
it
the
to
context of
fit
what
your
you
way,
are
huh? You want
teaching,
me
then
to
you
tangle
shouldn't
it?
bring
You
it
want
up.
me to try to twist it for your way,
It's not
huh?
a twist. You're
Okay,
literally
that's what
that's what
women do.
you're doing.
Man, listen,
That's why I asked.
respect to the OG, triple OG, the oldest on the planet.
Listen, man.
Ain't
Can we
spoke
get back
yet.
to
Let,
basketball? Because this ain't going
let
nowhere.
wise words.
let
I
Jerry
didn't
go.
mean to. I
Cat, it
didn't mean
ain't
to
going
sidetrack.
nowhere. He ain't reading it in
All right,
context.
Ema,
He's trying
Ema,
to prove
let
a
me
point with
let
a
Jerry
Bible
go.
verse.
I want
No,
to get back to basketball too, Kim, if I got cooked.
please,
Hey,
not
Drizzy.
Pete. Pete. I
Here you
mean,
go.
of all,
Hold
but
on, hold on.
of
Everybody chill.
everybody that's
You
talking,
got you got rotisserie. Come on, this is the part
all
where
right,
you
bro. It's cool.
Let Jerry go. Let Jerry go.
Listen, when it comes to the original, right, creation, just like Pope said, he created Adam first. First, number one, first he created
Oh,
Adam.
That's that's very Greek.
And he said
Please
it's not
don't
good for man
interrupt.
to
I
be
haven't even
alone.
gotten a
My
sentence
lord.
out. Don't
Okay.
interrupt.
Okay. Sorry.
Yo,
Oh
Now
my
yo, y'all
listen
are
to
God.
me.
funny, bro.
Listen. He took the rib from Adam while he slept and he gave him a helpmate, right? One to help. Now listen, what people get wrong is this thing. Just like Pope said, just like scripture talks about, he is the provider. He is the protector. He has a certain number of tasks that he is destined to do. He isn't asking you to follow behind him, but he definitely won't allow you to get in front of him. You are to walk side by side,
Exactly.
side by
Side by side.
side. Any moment, he can stretch his arm across you to protect you from what's coming or jump in front to protect you. It is society, and it's from the very first time that Satan deceived the woman that he said, I'm going to put enmity between you and the seed. And so that's what was set out, that this thing called Satan is a thorn. He's trying to destroy us with division. He's trying to distort what's reality and what
Mm-hmm.
God's plan was.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody that ignores it are doomed
Man.
because just like that ladder that Cat described,
Mm-hmm.
think of it, guys. Place that ladder in front of you. You got one leg going down one side and one leg going down the other side. You're at the bottom. The man is on the right, which is the preferred side for God. He said it all throughout Scripture. And you're on the left. And the closer, the more you jump up and climb this ladder, the closer you both get to God. As you come together under his authority, but he gave an authority to the man. That man gave his protection and provision and everything to the woman, and it follows and is an umbrella across the children and the children's children and the children's children's children.
Come
If
on.
you don't get out of line and try to usurp the authority that he gave. That's it, plain and simple. There's no
Jerry,
getting
can I
around
ask you
it.
a question though? If you're talking
Yes,
about
I'll
that, can we
answer
talk
one
about?
question. Go ahead,
I'm sorry, what
Kima.
you say? Okay. Um. So in Genesis, it does say that we did come from a man's rib because it's not good for man to be alone.
Yeah.
It's not
Mm-hmm.
good for man to be alone.
And so
That's
he
that's what
made
it
a
says.
helpmate.
Because exactly, to be a help meet, to help side by side, to help, because you cannot do this all on your own.
Oh my goodness.
We are
Okay.
there
But
to help.
once again, hold it. I want to stop her right now, Pope.
Okay.
Go ahead, Jerry.
Kima. Kima, listen, you got to understand, woman.
Damn.
No, I don't have to understand.
No, you do
Oh,
have to
yo, you
understand.
won't.
Listen, listen,
Hey,
Please,
hey, my name is
listen.
Kima.
Kima,
Just address
Kima,
me by
Yeah,
you
Kima,
yeah,
bro.
have to
her name is Kima.
understand,
Her name is
Kima.
Kima. Hold up. Her name is Kima, Jerry.
I
he
said
said
Kima.
he said
Oh,
Kima.
I
He
thought
said
you
it.
said woman. I'm about to
Because
say,
he
what the
did.
fuck?
Yeah, I said woman.
Yes,
Yeah, that's
first,
not disrespectful.
it's not at all. She's a
It's
woman.
the
That's
way you
crazy.
said it.
Take
That's
it
just
like
that's
Yeah, I
equivalent to me
don't like the way
saying
he said
boy.
it. I don't like the way he
Listen,
said
Oh,
boy.
it.
that.
come
All
You know
right.
what I
on,
mean?
you
That's equivalent to
pansy
that. So
asshole.
Look,
now
look,
you ask
Listen,
listen.
me,
everybody gets so
Hold
offended.
up. Hold
and that's
up.
me.
Hold up. This is supposed to actually be a healthy debate.
Okay, well, listen. When you try to usurp his word, try to twist it just a little bit, just tickle it a little bit, you are outside of his blessing. He wants total 100%. So when Kima said, you need a woman, no, that man needs nothing but the
But
creator.
if that was the case, the creator wouldn't have made the woman.
I'm
No.
trying to tell you, when
You
you
don't have to
try
try and
to
tell me. I have a
twist
Bible
it,
too.
I'm trying to tell you what scripture says.
I know what it says. I just
We
told
And
you
look,
it
we
says it's not
all
good for
only
man to be
need
alone.
him. We only need him. The more we get
Jerry, it's simple. Let's ask him
Bro,
this.
all
Jerry, listen, I
right.
got you. Hold on. Kima, I
All
got you
right.
too. Kima, do you got a
Okay.
man, Kima? Kima, do you got a man?
Yes, I do.
Okay. If somebody came in your house and you and your man was laying in the bed, who going to look for what's going on?
I would send him.
you
You
would
would send.
send him.
Okay, you
I
would
answered the
send
question.
him.
What
Wait,
is
wait, wait,
what
Kima,
is
Kima. Wait, let me lay with you. Let me lay this
I
out for
got
you.
you.
Okay.
Yes.
You would send him, right? Why would you send him then? Let's just go with why would you send him?
I mean, he's supposed to be the head of the household, right?
Oh,
Wait,
Wait a
okay,
minute, huh?
he's the head of the household.
He
So
is.
what does
He's
the head
supposed
of
to
the
be the head of
household
the
mean?
household, no?
So
So
what does that mean to you? I
break
guess
that
I don't.
down.
I'm trying to figure out. Okay, what does head of the household mean? Is he has
Well,
the most say of the household? He has
Hey,
the
Kima,
no, it
open up,
doesn't.
Kima.
It does not mean that he has the
Yo, hey,
most say, but I do
yeah, she's
trust
fucked up.
him
She
when he
knows
makes
she
it.
just
Fucked up,
stepped in
Kima.
all
No,
that kind
no,
of
I
shit.
didn't. No,
Yeah, yeah.
can
So
I
again, that's
can
all the
I
women on the planet,
answer?
all the women with men. If you got a
Can
man,
I answer?
right? No, I saw that. I just want you to know. You already answered. You said you would
I
send
did
him.
not just answer it. No,
Hold
no.
up, hold
You're
on,
asking me a
hold up,
question.
Okay,
You
all
what
Let
you're
right.
me
not about to
go.
do
I
is
got
that.
you.
I got you, Angry.
let Kima do her thing. Let Kima respond. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead,
Now
Kima.
you asked me a question. What
Okay.
does that mean? To me, that means that we come to an agreement. I trust that he knows how to lead. I trust him. I trust everything as far as like his decision making
Okay. Okay.
to lead the family. Now, if that go awry and I have to step in,
Oh,
with some
So
stuff.
wait, so
Because no,
okay,
no,
so
we're not gonna act like that don't happen.
okay, let me learn you something though. Okay, so you see how you say you sent him, so that wasn't his decision, that was yours. You see, so are you really telling us the truth? Because you just said you trust him to lead, but you just told
I
us
do
you
trust him to
sent
lead.
him. So if he was the leader and you trusted him to lead, do you think you would have to send him or he would automatically
I mean,
go?
like he would automatically go, but I'm saying I would. We're
You
not
don't
about
have
to
to do
sit here.
nothing. See,
We're
now
not
you why,
sitting here
why
looking
you
at each other trying to figure
wait.
out like, yo, who gonna go and check that out?
So again,
That's not what we're doing.
again, so you think he wouldn't go if
I know
just
he would
just
go.
wait, time out off instincts? You don't think he would just automatically go? Do you think you would have to say anything if you didn't say nothing? Do you think he would just? Is he supposed to? Let's say this. Is he supposed to just lay there with you and just look at you too?
Come on now.
No, he's not.
No, right? He
No,
automatically is supposed to, and by nature, we will. We love that woman. We in bed with that woman. That's my woman. I hear somebody in my house that's not supposed to be there. I'm out the door with
I hear
no
Exactly.
you,
questions
but that's not the
asked.
case with everybody.
It
I
doesn't
hear
matter.
what you're
We
saying.
talking
No,
about.
it
We're
does
not.
matter. I think
It's,
that
oh Lord
this is what
Jesus.
we're doing. I think this is what we're
Okay.
doing
All
because,
right.
but that's not
All
the
right.
case. That
I
is an
said by nature.
ideal.
Hold on.
No,
Wait.
what I'm
Wait.
saying,
Kima.
that's an
Kima. Time out.
ideal
I didn't
situation.
say everybody. I'm not. We're not gonna do that. I said it's man's
Come on, man.
nature, instinct. His
Exactly.
instinct. If something
Exactly.
goes off or wrong, to protect the household. This is why he's head of household
But I'm
because
saying that's not the case with a lot of people. That's all I'm
by
saying.
nature, the man is supposed to protect. Correct? We know this.
That's how
So
it's
again, stop
supposed to
acting
be.
bogus to when you say, "Oh, I got a job, I pay my own bills, all of this stuff, so on and so forth." If you live by yourself alone in your house with a ring bell, a ring cam, and all that,
With the
you're
smoke alarm, with the smoke alarm chirping.
you are unprotected, ma'am. So you can make all this money if you
Hope,
by yourself.
hope.
Woman,
People are
your
hope.
ass is
Can I
unprotected
say something
because
real
there ain't
quick?
no man in that house.
Okay, there
And
are
if you
women
in
who
the
have
house,
men in
that's
their
your
house and they
ass.
are still
That's your
unprotected.
ass.
No, there are women with
Kima, you
men in
said
their
there are
house
women with men in the house
that are still unprotected.
Oh Lord Jesus.
And you can't
explain.
say that they aren't. They're
No,
literally men that will not do anything to protect that woman. That woman is the head of the household.
And that's your fault.
Correct.
For choosing the
Correct.
person, but
It's
that's
not
but
a
Yes.
even if it's
Yes.
wait Pete, but
you
even if
chose
it
a
is
bitch
my
ass nigga.
fault,
That's on
wait,
you.
No, no.
The
no.
fuck? You
Even if I
can't
chose
expect every
Hope.
single man to
no,
Hope.
be
Pete, now y'all
no,
gonna try to
you
talk
can't
over
Hope.
me
expect
because
every
even
single
if
man.
I
her,
chose
Oh, let her
hold
talk. Let
on,
her talk.
hold
Let
on,
her talk.
let her
We
hold on.
try.
respond.
We gotta be
Because
fair up here, bro. Let her talk.
even if I chose that individual, you said that it's a man's instinct. Even if I chose him, his instinct should be to protect me. And that is not the case with a lot of relationships that are out here. So
because
you
you
can say
chose.
how it's her, you can say how it's the woman's fault all you want to, but if the man is supposed to be the provider and the protector, like you're saying,
Do you
that
have a
shouldn't
father?
be a
Do you have a
conversation.
father? Do you have a father?
My father passed. Yes, I do
Okay,
have
no,
a father. He
okay.
passed.
God rest his soul. No, no.
Yes.
Did you grow up with him a little bit? Did he? You
Yes.
ever been to his house? And okay,
Yes.
was he the type of man that would protect you and his woman in the house if
Yeah.
somebody came to his house?
Yes he was.
Do you have uncles?
I do.
Are they the type of man that'll protect the
Not
woman
all of
that?
them.
Not all, but how many? How many you got? Okay, well we don't got to be, but the majority, most of them, right? Maybe if you got four, maybe three out of the four.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so we can say most of them.
Most of them. Grandpa, probably so.
Okay.
So again, the majority in lump sum, and depending on, like they said, your decision was your decision. If you got with a man who was that scared to protect you, then you got with the man because you want to wear the pants, obviously.
Even if I didn't get with the man, you said it's supposed to be in the man.
No,
No,
no, no,
it
no,
is.
It's supposed to be in the man to automatically
no.
do that.
May
That's
I
what
chime in?
you're saying.
May I
No,
chime
I'm
in?
Go
saying
ahead.
is that not what you said,
Okay.
Pope?
Go
Kima,
ahead,
Regardless,
Pete.
you
Kima,
guys were
Kima,
You pick
Kima.
the
I
supposed to
X
be
want to
seed.
make a
even.
Kima. I
So
want to make
I,
a point to you.
regardless on if I chose him or not, he
Kima,
is already, that's supposed to already be embedded in him.
So
If
Kima.
you
that's
I,
his
saying
natural
you saying
instinct.
it's supposed to be in him just because he's a man? Okay,
yeah,
Pete, go ahead.
Kima. I got 2 points for you. Please don't interrupt, sweetheart. Please. I'm sorry. Let me not call you sweetheart. Kima, please don't interrupt. Number one. Okay. Number one. You say, oh, it's supposed to be in him just, because he's a man. You want to embrace traditional biblical gender roles when it's convenient to you. Okay, like right now, you're pushing a narrative, you're making a point, so you say, well, it should be in the man to lead, it should be in the man to
No,
protect.
that's what Pope
No, no.
said.
Yeah, yeah, but you're embracing it by saying, even if I pick a bad boy, he should still protect me because I shouldn't be accountable for keyword accountable. The keyword today, children, is accountable. I shouldn't be accountable because it should be in the man, period. Let me tell you the harsh reality. Okay, the harsh reality is this: a lot of women nowadays, and this is why I go back to feminism destroyed your gender, nearly destroyed it. Social media destroyed what was left of your dignity as a gender. Okay, um, a lot of women nowadays, because of sexual liberation and you can do whatever a man can do, let me tell you about double standards. Here's a double standard you're not gonna like. You're gonna fucking hate. Okay? Excuse me for cursing. Sorry, came out. Okay? If a man sleeps with 20 women, he is a hero to other men. Because men are not born with value. They have to create their value.
Wait,
And they
that
create
goes against
their
what they're
value,
saying.
excuse me, they create their value through their resources, their wealth, their standing at their job and among in the eyes of other men. Women are born with their value because you have vaginas. You don't have to do anything to get laid. Men have to work to get laid. So you are born with a silver vagina. Okay? Instead of a silver spoon,
What?
you're born with a silver
You
vagina.
could just
That's number
kept
one.
it at
Number
school.
Wait,
I
two.
know
where are
you
we
saying though,
going?
Pete.
Where are
Nowadays,
we
I know what
going?
you're saying. I know what
Nowadays, too many women are sharing their womb, their chastity with
huh?
men who they know for a fact are not going to be there if she gets pregnant, don't want a relationship, don't want marriage, okay? And then you play victim. Not you, I'm saying in general, okay? Please don't give me not all because I'll tell you something. I'm 50 something. I've traveled to 32 different countries and I've tasted the Baskin
Talk,
Robbins of women around the world. So I know, okay? I
talk,
know,
Pete.
okay? If there's one thing I've learned and you Sims in the chat need to learn, cooch is a very ubiquitous, that means very common, highly overvalued and rapidly depreciating stock. Okay?
Correct.
Fellas, stop simping. Stop subscribing to
Okay.
OnlyFans. Now, with too many women are sharing their wombs with bad boys, and often they will overlook 10 good guys, perfectly good, sane, stable, hardworking men. They will
Stop.
overlook them for a bad boy because the nice guys are fucking boring to them. Then when they
Pete,
get tired, excuse me, then when they get tired of getting ran through, they, oh,
Oh
my
shit.
old phase is over. Now I want to settle down. Okay. And they're on
Mm-hmm.
TikTok talking about, oh my God, why is dating so hard in 2025? You know,
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand.
so can I
That's
respond
why
to
you
you,
get,
Pete?
wait, that's why you get 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds crying on TikTok talking about, oh my God, I got on Tinder, I went on a date, and I've been out of the game so long. You know, I divorced my husband because I wanted to find myself. I went on a date. He said, order whatever you want. I ordered the filet mignon, red wine was involved, and at the end of the night, he said, I don't even know the lingo they're using. He said something like, you gotta drop them drawers now. What does that even mean? Oh
Can I
my God,
respond
I
though?
miss my husband. And that's what
Can I
happens.
respond?
You overlook good guys. Excuse
All
me.
right, let her
You,
respond now. P,
Pete,
you've been
go
going
ahead.
for a minute. Let her
Pete,
respond.
yeah, I think you rambling, bro. And
Uh,
while I do agree, I
okay.
do agree with you saying that it is the choice of the woman who they decide to lay down with, whether he's no good or not. I get that part.
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's 1000% correct.
Okay.
What I am responding to is the whole situation where Pope was like, the man is, we supposed to follow behind the man, right? The man is first, the woman is second. We don't sit down, shut up, basically. That's exactly what it was. And what I'm saying is if that's the case, if it's programmed in the men, all of the men to do that, then why aren't they doing that?
Listen. Okay, let me
And
give
wait,
you.
hold on one second, Paul. 1 second. Why aren't they doing that? And I think we can go back to the conversation that we had as far as like the protection of the home, right? What I'm saying is, if it's ingrained in the men to do that, then they would automatically do that without me having to say anything, if that's the case. And if we're going to go back to Pete's point about women just opening it up and laying down with anyone, is it just on the women or is it on the men too? Because the men out here doing a lot.
Mainly on the women. Y'all the ones
How do
opening
you?
y'all
Well,
leg.
now I will ask you. How do you feel that
Huh?
it's mainly on the women? Because at the end of the
Tell you
day,
why.
there's the men. The men. Let's just say there's some men out there that's not just sleeping with the women. So how is that? It's just on the women.
Oh,
Which is and as a woman, you're conscious of that, so you need to be even more careful. You're the one who's going to get
I'm
pregnant.
not saying that you don't need to be careful,
No,
but
what I'm
I'm
talking.
saying how is it
What
also
I'm
not
saying
on
is,
the men?
you're the one who might wind up getting pregnant, not the guy. It's going to be you,
Thank you.
and he doesn't have to.
I'm not saying that the negligence isn't on the fault sometimes of the women,
Okay.
but I'm saying
I
that
wouldn't.
it's
I
an
wouldn't say
equal.
sometimes. I wouldn't say sometimes. I would. If you're a female, you should be thinking like that. So I'm saying mainly on the woman.
Birth control is
Well,
your
here's the thing,
responsibility.
because there's a lot of females who really do believe that they have a future with a man, and the man just go out there and just sleep with whoever they want to. I mean, I think you can blame both genders equally when it comes to that, in my opinion,
Yeah,
because
and it's called,
some men don't even have good. Some men and women, put it this way, are really good at masking who they really are, especially when you first get into a
Stop
relationship.
it.
and
And
it's
Stop
if
it.
all
you're
No,
saying
because
no,
no,
he's
all
not
because
lying.
it's
no,
He's
all
not lying.
no, I'm saying, I
He's
just
not
want to,
lying.
just saying.
Some of us be pieces of shit and we'll lie to her just to
And
get her.
then
That's not lying.
you go in with intentions that aren't meant for the person that you're going in the relationship with.
okay, Keeman, that's enough. Pete,
Wait, what do you
Kima,
mean that's a
No,
whoa,
no, no.
whoa,
Because,
whoa, whoa,
hold on. No, no, no.
hold it, hold it. But see, this is what
Kima,
I'm talking about. Y'all not about to do that.
you
You're not
keep
about to do
rambling,
this. I
Keeman.
don't. Y'all done. No,
Oh my
Kima,
god.
absolutely
I'll
not.
just say one thing to you. All I
You
ever
don't have
hear
to say
about,
anything to me, Pete.
all
I
I
heard
ever,
everything you had to say.
no, no,
Please
all
don't
I ever
address
hear
me.
about is women's
It's all right.
intuition.
You could
Women's,
talk to Cat. Yeah, I'm
all
good.
I hear about
I'm
is,
good,
all I
Pete.
hear about is women's.
It's cool. I'm
oh
good.
no, no, I muted him. I muted him, Kima. I muted him.
all right,
Thank
so
you. I'm
listen,
like,
listen.
I don't want to. Go ahead.
It's
I'm
a
sorry.
show on Prime called The Islands with Bear Grylls or some shit like that. And basically they drop 13 men off on a desert island and they drop 13 women off on a different one, right? And whoever can survive for the 60 days out there, they got to hunt that for their own food. They got to pitch for their own water, purify their own water, do all of this shit, make their tent, so on and so forth, right? The men was on their own island, the women was on their own island. They give them two big ass things, so certain surviving supplies, right? The women was dead. They came across, they was starving. Came about day 7, day 8, they ain't ate nothing but little pellets and shit off the beach. They starving, right? And they came across two little porky pigs. Just came running through their little campsite. They still have yet to have built a tent. They damn near couldn't start a fire by themselves, right? It was because it's tropical weather, it's moist wood, it's all kind of shit. Meanwhile, the men living it up. They didn't kill the alligator and some more shit. Real talk. This is you can go watch it. But the men chilling, they got their tents up, beds, and so on and so forth. The women, they took the pets and named them the pigs, the little porky pigs, them combing their hair and shit while they starving. They didn't want to kill it. And it came to the point by day 10, day 13, where they had a doctor take they little vitals, they finna die. They had to get some nutrition. So they ended up killing the pig and they emptied out one of their water containers to put the remaining in the container, the remainings that was left. And the shit ended up spoiling and went bad. The women damn near died. The producers them had to come out there and basically help their ass out
Yep,
because they wasn't going to survive past a fucking month, let alone 60 days out there
yep.
by themselves.
Now, is
While the
that
men
just the
on
women
the other
not
island,
having? Is it that
fishing.
group of women?
They make nets in the shits. They got it popping. You understand me?
No, I see
So
what you're
again,
saying.
when y'all talking about we got bills, y'all so listen to me. Y'all so used to everything what man made is giving you, providing you the house you live in, the car you drive, the planes you fly on, the grocery stores your ass go grocery shopping at. It's men that provided you even those things that you take full advantage of, and you forget that if all that shit went away, internet, all that bullshit went away, and you had to survive out here by yourself and feed yourself, hunt for yourself, you would be fucked up being a woman by yourself. You gonna
No,
need a man.
I don't think
Yeah,
that's true.
a
I know a
man
lot of
is
women.
not gonna
No,
need
I know
y'all
a
for
lot of
shit
women
in
who
this
hunt better
scenario.
than
Listen
men.
to me. Hear me out. Don't cut me off. A
I'm
man
sorry.
not gonna need you for shit in that scenario. If everything wiped away and we had to fend for ourselves, feed ourselves, hunt for ourselves, fucking build a shelter for ourselves, we can do it.
But you don't think
You
there's
can't.
any women hunters out
Let's
there?
talk to us
I'm
nice.
asking. No, I'm asking. You don't think that there's women hunters out
Yeah,
there
there's
that's
female
doing it?
hunters. There's
Yeah.
female
Yeah,
hunters.
You
it's
don't
not
because
enough that's gonna feed
you're
the whole
going by.
population of women, woman. Listen, it's not enough that's gonna be able to take care of all the women.
You don't know that.
Especially if
You're
men, let's
going by
listen,
a show.
especially if men is running rampant, especially just say men was for men and women was for women. And men was running rampant. You don't think while you out there trying to hunt that it's gonna be a man out there hunting your ass? See,
And
this is
who
what I'm
makes
saying.
you think that
I
she
got shit
can't hunt him
confused.
too? I'm trying to figure
You
this
gonna get
out.
hunted. You gonna get hunted by the real
So
hunters.
are you? So are you
Understand
saying that?
that?
Okay, so you're saying there are no real women
Good.
hunters. I'm asking.
Go on.
You're
We'll
saying
wait for you to go kill a
no,
meat. We'll wait
no,
for you to
not
go get the
no.
deer, put him on your back, take him over, and then we'll kill you and take all your shit.
Okay,
And
so
then
are you
we'll kill
saying
you.
that
This
there are no
was
real
like
All
women
this
hunters?
is happening because Caitlin Clark got hurt and we couldn't watch her play this season. It's crazy.
Let's be real, angry for real.
We need Clark. Where Clark at?
done.
Settle this
We
whole
did
debate right
done.
now.
Where's
It's
this
it.
conversation
No,
going?
but I'm saying, I'm
Look,
asking
you
you.
know what? I really
Hold
love this for all of us here
No,
because
let
it's
me
good,
ask you a
healthy
question
sex.
because you brought, you brought a point. Do you think
You agree
you
with that
said
or not?
real? Wait, no, you said there are women would get hunted by the real hunters. So I'm asking you, do you not believe that there are real women hunters?
What I'm telling you.
No, I'm asking. There's a yes or no.
Of course, there got you got women that's hunters, just
No,
like you
no,
got
real
women.
women hunters that are on the same level as the real men hunters that you were talking about.
No, no,
So
Oh
you're
well,
uh,
saying
there's
that you don't
well,
believe.
there's.
So,
Let's just go
not at
back.
all.
Let's just go back into
all
Yeah,
right.
history.
you're
So
doing too
I mean
much.
that alone
Because,
just we
okay,
can
so
go
what you should
over
know is Kima,
we
from what
can
I
touch a
just laid
whole
down
lot.
again, don't argue with something that's
I'm not
factual.
arguing. I'm
You
asking a
should,
question.
what I'm saying is, you should understand that yes, if it was men versus women and everything, because all the internet went away, the government went away, we wiped them out, it's just people on earth and it's men versus women. And you got to fend for your fucking self. You wouldn't survive.
Women are doing it all
Men
day.
would take your shit. They would be able. So you're not gonna have enough great women hunters. That's very few and in between. Now let's go with. Let's say there's the best women. The best hunter is a woman. Let's just say that she gonna get killed by quickly by a bunch of men. She gonna pass. If that's the case, if it turns to savage lifestyle, that's what I'm telling you. Because this is what it used to be before all the grocery store, all the glitz and glamour. It used to be hunter be hunted, killed or be killed. You had the survival of the fit. So don't get this twisted. This ain't no fair. So if this shit went away now and it had to become that way, you wouldn't speak the way you speak, ma'am. You wouldn't do that.
Okay.
I don't
You would
know. I
be
probably would.
a man
Now,
and
will I get taken out? Probably because I'm gonna stay my ground. Okay.
y'all got
I
too
respect that.
pacified and too babied. See now you think you on our level. That's crazy.
Vision,
I
I just
respect
like to ask a question.
that.
That's
No,
all.
no, but Pete, I'm moving on. All WA teams been announced. This is good, healthy dialogue. It been like an hour and a half of this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
We,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Look, this is
Yes, sir.
definitely good, healthy dialogue. You know what I'm
Just one
saying? All right,
question,
Pete.
brother.
Pete, I'll let you get,
Just a
bro. Your one
question.
question.
No, no, no,
Your
no. I'm not
question
gonna.
is 10 minutes long,
No, no.
Pete.
It's a quick question. I'm not gonna rant. This is all I have to say. This is to the women, not the men. the women on the panel, and this is a genuine question to the women on the panel and the women in the chat. Only women. Tomorrow, Russia, China, or zombies invade the US. We are fighting for our survival. It's life or death. We need to pick 1,000 of our best to fight and save humanity. You have two choices of no co-ed bullshit. 1,000 male soldiers or 1,000 female soldiers to save humanity. Ladies, what are you choosing?
I'm about to tell you right now. Vision, could you go with what you was just saying
Huh?
about
Huh?
the teams? Could we move on to the team?
Oh, the all WNBA.
You don't want to answer that?
Yeah, because I don't want to. We're done with this. Could we please get back to the basketball, please?
Yeah. I'm cool. I get your point though, Pete. I get your point.
Can I just say something real quick?
Go ahead. Go
I,
ahead,
I
Kat.
You
so
wanted to
I
We're
move
gonna
see
on?
move on after Kat. We're gonna move on after Kat make her point.
I just see a lot of what was discussed as the difference in roles. I never, to me, there's no hierarchy. Like there's the ladder. So that's all I was really saying. I was not disagreeing with that men are stronger physically, that all the things that men bring, but there's all the things that women bring, and we bring them together and we make one. That's the thing about Adam and Eve. There was one man, woman was inside man. They were together, and woman was brought out of man. So then they were separated, and then they were brought together again. So it's this 1-2-1 repetitive pattern in scripture.
There,
And
hey, Kat,
yeah,
there's one thing that a lot of people don't want to recognize.
okay,
They run from this one thing. The crown is the creator.
yes,
Man, I want to say goodbye to Demita.
Under that crown, when you submit yourself to him and scripture and his teachings and
yes,
all of this gets easy.
yes,
As
yes,
much as we don't want to admit it, we're all constantly rebelling.
yes.
Pete is, Kima is, well,
Everybody.
I
That's
know Angry is.
that's the nature. That's the nature within
That's
mankind.
right. That's the fallen
Right.
nature. And so once again, we're going to have division on everything under the sun until we get to the place where we just recognize we're sinful and we need his help. We don't
Yeah.
need somebody else's help. We need his help,
Sure.
and we focus on him. And the more we focus on him, the less friction, the less fighting, the less battles, and we start to unify under that. And so we see each other as, quote, equals, struggling along this journey called life.
Yes.
All right. Respect.
Good. Good.
I agree. I agree. Let's get angry. Let's talk about the all WNBA teams real quick before we get up out of here. I appreciate all y'all. Look, this was good dialogue. Blame Pete. I blame Pete anytime something go wrong. But blame Pete. I rock with Pete though. But hey, Pete, you be going left. You be going all the way left, bro.
Hope was right there with him. Like,
Yeah.
oh man, this shit.
I see yo. Oh, what they talking about? They going in right now. That was crazy. Salute to Pete. That's my guy. Y'all know Pete's my guy, but I don't agree with everything. But I'll put that shit out there right now. Hey, everybody got their own opinion. All right, look. All WNBA teams. Second team All WNBA was Aaliyah Boston, Paige Beckers, Sabrina Ionescu, Nneka Ogwumike, and Jackie Young. They made second team All WNBA.
Okay.
All WNBA first team: Asia Wilson, Alyssa Thomas, Nafisa Collier, Alicia Gray, and Kelsey Mitchell.
Okay. That's what this season.
Yeah, for this season.
I mean, Clark didn't
Where's
play.
Lexi at on the list?
Lexi.
Yeah, why she not on the list?
No, this not. Hold on.
Why
This
should
not defense.
Yeah, it's not defensive.
It's not defense. This is all WNBA we was talking about. So
Yeah, Boston is.
Aaliyah Boston is second team. She got to be second team. She's behind Asia Wilson, Fisa Collier, Alyssa Thomas. Who in the front court she was going to be in front of? None of them.
Yeah. Okay.
Sabrina May second team. She didn't have a greatest year to me.
No, she didn't.
Paige Beckers. Congrats to Paige. Paige Beckers made second team. Caitlin Clark is still the only rookie to make first team all WNBA in 16 years. Hey, y'all was doing all the comparisons. I'm just saying.
Let's not forget that one. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying. So, but we had two players from the Indiana Fever make the all WNBA team. So
I don't know how I feel about Aaliyah Boston being on the second team, bro. I don't know.
You don't think she should have made it at all?
You think she had a crazy season?
But you got to remember, you comparing her to front court players. Jonquel Jones wasn't good this year. She was hurt.
Yeah, she was hurt.
Brianna Stewart missed too many games.
She was hurt.
That's really what did it. Brianna Stewart missed too many games, so she didn't take a spot.
Okay. I still don't think. All right, whatever. Shout out to Aaliyah Boston.
Yeah. Shout out to Kent Carlson. He said Caitlin is going to do what's in her best interest, regardless of all the why we wish to play her. Regardless of it all, business. Wish anyone tell me she a shit for brains. Yeah, I don't agree with that.
What's in my best interest, regardless of all the why we wish. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Caitlin, I'm trying to read this to like.
I think they were saying how like
shout the kid.
She wasn't giving. Shout out to Kent. They wasn't giving like. She wasn't giving clear answers on what she was going to do or something like that. Shout out to Pamela. Pamela was how she said, "I'm happily married. I'm not a feminist. If we don't get this chat back on track, I'm out." Yo, Pamela was tight. Pamela, shout out to you. I was trying to get you on. I don't know what was going on with your audio.
Is that the one that said Pam with the P? That was her?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
So I was trying to get her on, but hold on. I'm behind. It's a lot of fucking chats in here. I'm trying to just at least read the supers before we go. See, I ain't even get to read them during the show because everybody was going so crazy. Shout out to Ali Mack. Ali Mack said this sound like Angry Fan Radio.
Facts.
Shout out to Ali Mack. Shout out to Ali Mack, man. No, this was a dope show. Look, hey, it went somewhere I didn't know. That was not planned.
Yeah, organic.
That wasn't planned. Shout out to Keith Thomas, my dog. Hey, Pope, there's tons of women who can hunt and hold it down throughout history. Shout out to Keith Thomas.
And then Clark ain't playing, y'all. What else y'all wants to talk about up here? It can go left every now and then. It can go left every now. We need a little bit of drama every now and then to give y'all a good show sometimes, man.
Look, we gonna be going live again more. As stuff happens, we gonna be doing emergency shows. We chilled out for like a week on the lives, but we definitely gonna be going live more again.
We definitely talked about that too. Yeah.
Yeah, so hey, salute to Kima, Tina, salute to all the ladies. Y'all pulled up and held it down. You know, we was trying to make sure we let y'all get y'all.
Trying to be fair with y'all. We trying to be fair.
And y'all gotta and for the fellas, it's like it's already two dudes up here, so it's like we don't want to seem like we disregard them or trying to overpower their voices and none of that. So it's like I be having to mute y'all to let them talk because sometimes y'all don't be letting them get they rounds off. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to UTP. Angry is right. AB ain't no damn all WNBA. Damn,
yeah,
UTP.
I don't know how I feel about this, bro. She ain't have a crazy season like that. Now you can
Tina, we love you. We love you, Tina.
Now look, you can say, okay, well, that's how Stephanie White wants her to play. She wants her to be a hub, but I don't know, man. I think I might have liked her better last season, man. You gotta think about it. You gotta think about it, Driz. You gotta think about it. We were both saying, okay, we cool with her coming back. We know she don't want to take the shots. So Kelsey and Cece can shoot, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, then this is what I'm saying. I gotta have the people in front of me so I can look their names and shit and think. Like, I don't know about this, man.
Salute to Tina, man. Salute to Tina. Salute to Tay, man. Salute to Tay. Yeah, bro. Hey, it was a lot of people that was in the chat tight, bro.
Oh
Hey,
yeah.
Pete,
They were hot. They were talking leaving, all kinds of shit. Like I said, damn.
hey, it was a lot of people that left because of this shit. I ain't gonna lie, it was a lot of
Yeah,
people that dipped.
yeah.
Shout out to Anna. Anna stayed around. Q was here.
Shout out to
Q said
Anna.
who was better than AB. That's what I'm saying.
Yo,
That's
Anna
what I'm
said
saying.
she needed a blunt. That shit made me want to get up and roll up just now when she said that. I seen her say that.
Bro, I don't
Oh,
even smoke weed, but I damn near after that,
who's
bro.
better than who's better than AB this season? I
As
can't
far
believe
as the bigs, I mean, it would have been Brianna Stewart, but she didn't play enough games.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think.
Oh, girl with the dream, she was solid, but I don't think she was better than Aaliyah Boston.
Who?
Bree Jones,
Yeah, she
she
wasn't
was
better.
she wasn't better.
Uh-uh.
It really wasn't that many. It wasn't that many bigs that
Damn,
was like
think
super
about it.
super
Yeah,
legit.
that wasn't, bro.
You
I'm
gotta think
thinking.
about it.
I can't think of anybody.
Brittany Griner fell back and became a bench player. You already had NECA who made it.
She made it.
It really wasn't. It's really not that many. That's what I be saying, bro. The talent ain't like what people be trying to make it seem. It
I
ain't
don't think
that
Mecca
many.
is all that crazy either, but all right.
You
I
know what
don't
I'm
think
saying?
she's
So
all that, yo. I don't think she's all that. I've been
I
thinking
think she's good. I just think she's small for the to be playing. I think
besides,
she an undersized center. It's like when she go against Leah Boston, she just get bullied.
yeah.
If they could, G Dollar, you wildin'. G Dollar, you wildin'. If they could
Yo,
trade
hey, yo,
Boston for Reese,
they
that would be
trade Boston.
amazing. Hell no, hell no.
Yeah, no, hell
I
no.
wouldn't take Angel Reese over Leah Boston. I do think there was a point that Angel Reese was playing way harder. I feel like in the playoffs, like I feel like after the Atlanta series, like that Vegas series, bro, Aaliyah Boston stepped her shit up. Like she started playing hard. She was getting 13, 14 rebounds. Like she was playing hard as hell versus Asia Wilson, bro. I don't think as good as Aaliyah Boston played versus Angel Reese, I don't versus Asia Wilson. I don't think Angel Reese even got the ability to play that good.
Who, De'Arica Hamby, you think? He said, what about the Sparks players?
De'Arica Hamby was cool, but also winning player part two. We talking about the Sparks who didn't make no playoffs.
Okay.
They're like,
Okay.
if you don't make the playoffs, you gotta be doing some wild numbers, like some legit numbers. De'Arica Hamby was cool, but her numbers ain't really better than Aaliyah Boston's, and Aaliyah Boston made the playoffs and all that. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay, shout out to Aaliyah Boston. Okay.
yeah. So hey, that's what it is. But we'll probably be back live soon. We'll be live soon. Just keep your eyes peeled, ear to the streets.
Facts.
And
Yeah,
we'll be back.
you know what? We gotta figure that out with some type of schedule or something. We can't just say keep your eyes peeled for notification. That sound if
Yeah.
I'm listening, if I'm on the outside and listening to you say that, I'm gonna be like, the fuck you talking about, nigga? Like, get a schedule.
Yeah, but the thing is, we don't know when something's gonna happen. Like it ain't. There's no games. We don't.
Yeah.
We can't plan for a Monday every. It was easier during the season because we go live the morning after the games. We don't really know what's
going on.
going on.
So I guess it just got to be some breaking news shit that got to be enough.
Yeah, go ahead, Jerry. They can't hear you on the stream, but we can hear you. Go ahead, Jerry. Get on us for being late all the time. Go ahead, Jerry. Hold on, let me end this. Jerry, let me end it because it's just they can't hear nothing on the stream. Let me end this. Hey, salute to everybody for watching the stream. We will be back with another stream soon. Salute to Anna, salute to Tina, salute to Kima, man. Kima, you held it down, girl. You held it down. Maria pulled up. Y'all held it down. Salute to all y'all. Salute to Pope, Jerry, Pete, everybody. We'll see you on the next one.